I have one goal, one singular purpose, and that is to win 100 battles total with Wachog. I've currently won 59 out of 100. If I reach the 100 mark, I will become a Wachog professor, which is it's the dream of my entire life. It's what I've always wanted. It's sort of the reason I was born, I think, is to become a Wachog professor in Pokemon Champions. I do think this is why I'm here. That's my belief on the matter. I've already done the unthinkable, bringing Wachog to Master Ball. I'm continuing to use it against better judgment. People are yelling at me and screaming at me on the streets and saying, Jimothy, don't do it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, they say. They say, Jim, I hate you, stop using Wachog, I'll get you for this. They keep telling me this. Folks, I'm ignoring all of them. I ignore everybody. Even, you see the chatters, look at these chatters. What they said, don't do it, please stop. What? Why? Why must I stop? Hello, Twitch chatters. I'm live also on Twitch, by the way, folks. If you like Twitch, I'm a dual streamer. As of recently. Why would a hog be watching? Keep your eyes to yourself. What is he watching? Breaking Bad? What do you guys think Hog is watching? The Sopranos, perhaps? Twitch is okay, says a Twitch chatter. A Twitch user says Twitch is okay. I feel the same. Let's take a closer look at Wachog before we get into the gaming. Thank you for the gold coin. Thank you. Look at Wachog and tell me this is not a creature with smarts. Hey Manby, hello. Swallowed Sunday critical hits was very funny today. That was a point of despair for me. You can laugh at my despair all you want, but I want you to know that the despair was very real. Laban, this is a visitor from Pokemon Home. What football headlines can I find to disrupt you today? Folks, I have beautiful news as well. I'm sure you all remember my my blended models from last time. Maybe you don't. Maybe you only cared about me using Wachog on Pokemon Champions, which is fair enough. But perhaps you remember I made this like penguin in Blender. This penguin in Blender, I made him. And did the animation. And you might also remember I made this clapping seal to compete with YouTube, who have their own clapping seal sticker, so I made my own to compete with them. And many think that mine is better. I have made 3 more animations that will be revealed in time. I've made 3 more. Clapping seal, ladies and gentlemen, yes. Jimothy Cool, yeah! Kada Grenade is a member for 16 months. A member for 16 months, are you? Well, in honor of that, I will show you all my latest... One of my recent Blender models. I'll show you one of my recent Blender models. This is it. It's a dog. It is a dog that jumps in the sky and sort of does a kick, and then he lands. Look at that. Oh boy, wow. It says, what's your analysis of this? What's the analysis on the dog? He doesn't have a name yet. I haven't named him, but the dog goes, wahoo. He sort of does, yeah. He's having its day. So this is now one of the things that could happen if you become a member or you super chat. The dog sort of comes in from the side and he does his move to celebrate. He's wahoo. Wahoo! Okay, I'm gonna game, or people will scream at me if I don't game. So we're going to game. Looks exactly like my dog. That's good. Your dog is sort of a low poly 3D image. I got 2 more animations to show off to you folks. 2 more that will be revealed in time, I promise. But one of them is, of course, the following dog. The dog defies physics. Yeah. Name him Asac Schrader. That's kind of funny. My name is Asac Schrader. I'm a dog. I'm a 3D dog, Walt. Alright, what are we... We're up against Sableye Charizard. We're up against Cameron here. I lead with, I lead off, of course, with Witchog. We go chomp a worm. I don't know. I'm going to sort of just click buttons and hope I win with Witchog enough to get my Witchog Professor achievement, which is what I yearn for. How fortuitous, says one Twitch chatter. One chatter asks whether I love the YouTube chat or the Twitch chat more. And I would say that they're equal to me. The Twitch chat has its advantages because there's the amount of muck that's spinning around. It's quite good. That Matty Ham from Twitch chat is utilizing. If you go to the Twitch chat, you can take a look at that. You got to get the better Twitch TV extension though. That's something to consider. But if you do have that extension, the world opens up and a universe opens up, not previously beknownst. I don't know, I'm gonna do... Israel, thank you for 5 quid. Woohoo! Walter. I'm a low poly dog, Walter. Here's what's gonna happen. Is this Mike the dog? This Mike? Charizard X? Hey. You can't beat Charizard X and get away with it. That's terrible news for Jim. You've belly drummed. I thought it was Charizard Y. Why, oh why didn't I take the blue pill? Oh, I died. This is so bad. Oh, this is horrible. Folks, I'm going to, in honor of the 5 quid donation, I'm going to reveal another truth to you. I'm going to reveal something to you. Okay? I've made this. It's a 3D mouse. It's a 3D mouse and he sort of looks up and then ascends to the heavens. What do you think of this one? What do you think of this guy? What do you think of this fella? It's good, right? Spidonic has become a member. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you. I thank you very much. Araquanid's quick claw. Oh no! You're gonna kill me now. Wide guard. Ah, well, didn't matter. Let's forfeit this one. I'm F. Spidonic. Good morning, Jim. May our Witchog's watchful gaze be upon you. Okay, fuck. Do you guys remember from an old video of mine? I made my own Pokemon, or like a little character. I'll show you the original image of him. This is what he was. Fregula. He was, because there was never a normal ice type that ever existed, so I had to make one for the video. And this was him. You guys remember this guy? You remember him? Fregula. He's a normal ice, he's a regular sort of guy. Well, folks, I've gone and I've upgraded Frigula into 3-dimensional space. I've made him in 3D, and you can take a look here. Woo! And here he is in 3D, and he... and there he goes. He's in 3 dimensions. He sort of sways to the side, and then does a celebratory dance. Oh my goodness. You have given him a life and a soul. And there he goes, mate. You did a better job than Game Freak. You think this is a better design than Iron Jugulus? Could they put this in Champions and get away with it? I don't think so. No. And now he fades out into nothing. Drifting Breath, thank you for 25 months. Hello, Jim. I remember you have a Switch 2 from your Mario Kart World streams, where you liked using the dolphin. Will you be playing Star Fox? Thank you. Drifting Breath. I don't know. I'll probably wait until it comes out and see if people like it. And if it's good, I'll maybe get it. But I don't actually have much attachment to the Star Fox franchise. I've never really played the Star Fox 64 video game, which is, well, a critically acclaimed game. It's a beloved game, but I was never really into it for whatever reason. So I'm not like, whoa, new Star Fox, or anything like that. But, you know, I'm sure it is a good game, and I'm sure maybe the new one could be good. There's nothing regular about Fregular. I think he's explicitly regular. That's the point of him, is he's sort of a normal fella. That was my artistic intent. Maybe you're separating the art from the artist, and you're making him beyond normal, super normal. And I don't know if I agree with all of that. Sir Falcon is subscribed with Twitch Prime. Woohoo! The wonderful snowman delights in honor of your Twitch Prime subscription. Thank you. Anyway, how do I handle the eruption turn 1 scenario? Rotom Heat? Rotom Heat's probably good generally here. We got to bring Wachog for that's the whole reason we're here, and then it's Frostlass. It's Mono Fire Gaming, you're right. They're saying it's Fregular Friday, is that true? 2 quid from Jesse Michelle. Whoa! Is the Frostlass not a real doctor, but a real worm? Correct. That is the exact truth. You've gotten to the heart of the exact truth here. You've really gotten it. You've really cut through the veil and figured out the truth of it. And also, in honor of 2 quid, guess who shows up? The ascending mouse. This mouse is called Remedios, who ascends to the heavens. Everybody say hello, and now the mouse goes away. That was as a result of 2 quid from Jesse. Thank you. What? Hello, Jim, says a Gump OG. Hello. Hello to you. Holy crap, a new Jimothy creature. We got 3 new creatures in the Jimothy universe today. 3 new creatures are there. Well, one is actually a sort of an HD remake of a prior creature, in truth. Do Fregular and Glalie hang out? So this is Fregular. Do Fregular and Glalie hang out? No. No. They're on poor terms. They hate one another. What? What? Michael Wave was frisked, revealing its choice scarf. I'm going to protect myself. I hope it doesn't result in my demise. Well, there's going to be a problem here. There's going to be a lot of damage incoming. With Tailwind to outrun my fellow. I've recently seen a design for a Christmas mascot that I fear may be infringing on the genius of your Fregular. Was it Mishwe? Was it Mishwe Bington? Was it Mishwe? Was that the one? No, Fregular is quite a distinct creature. No one's ever thought of a Happy Snowman character. This is my invention. With his signature white shirt, because he's sort of a regular individual without distinct character traits. And so he's got just a plain white shirt. Here he is. There he goes. See? I've got a hotkey on my keyboard that makes Fregular exist and then not exist. See? See what I do? Oh man, that miss. Oh, I missed it on Typhlosion? That's terrible. That's horrible news. It's alright, I guess. It's actually not that... It's not that good. It's really quite bad. Where is Clapping Seal? Clapping Seal still exists. I think, yeah, I think Witchog dies in one hit. I don't know how to stop Witchog dying in this game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Witchog Nation. I'm sorry for you. A hotkey for Fregular? Quite the oxymoron. Indeed. Isn't that funny that you still charge Solar Beam in that instance? How intriguing, mate. Hi, says Quizette Glamour. Well, hello. Hello. Can we see Fregular Alola with a Hawaiian shirt? That's up to you to make that. You can do it yourself. My Fregular is as regular as ever. I guess in Hawaii, it's regular to wear a Hawaiian shirt. It becomes regular. It becomes regulated. You know? Weather ball. Oh, that's like an ice-type weather ball. It's a fairly smart play, I have to say. That's right. I think Primarine is going to carry me to victory here, I would imagine. Due to the result, as a result of the hyper voice super effectively threatening the entire enemy team as they are mono fire gaming. Hi, Big Jim. Hello, Small Eric. Has Fregular ever pondered the geopolitical and economic state of the Pokemon world? No. Fregular does not think about anything like that. He's a regular individual that has no strong opinions on things. And probably his favorite band is Imagine Dragons. His favorite band is Imagine Dragons. He loves... What is he like? He's a huge fan of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He loves the film Red Notice on Netflix. That's his personal favorite. He's just a regular individual. Alright? Does Fregular enjoy Breaking Bad? He might, but he thinks it's a bit scary. He thinks Walter White is epic grind set, but also he thinks it's a bit scary when there's like blood and stuff. He doesn't like that. But he thinks Walter White is on his grind set, so that he appreciates him. What am I doing here? Probably, I'm gonna lead with Rotom Chomper, Witchog Frostlass. He likes Coca-Cola, yes. Loves a nice Coca-Cola. Walter shouldn't have done those illegal things. Yeah, agreed. that was a bridge too far for Walt. Don't lie to me, Walt. What is your average score in bowling? I think I'm horrible at bowling. I think I'm very bad at bowling. I hate to say so, but I think it's the unfortunate truth. Fregular's favorite game is Call of Duty. That's true. Got the big overheat on Sinistcha. That should be outstanding damage. In fact, we just killed Sinistcha. That's quite auspicious, I must say. I think that's quite auspicious. I think I'll still -2 overheat this Aggron, honestly, and then Earthquake, and that should be just considerable. We do want to kill this Freakazoid, if possible. I don't know if I play bowling enough to know what my average bowling score is. I don't know if that's like something I'm aware of. Should I kill the Vivian? I think so, because it represents a threat to my person. You know, so I should do like rock slide overheat. Better call Dr. Saul, be like, you're a real worm. You are a real worm! Chuck McGill, but he's supportive. Chuck, but he's a supportive brother who's affirming identities. You are a real worm! The battle has ended due to a forfeiture. He's saying he's not a real doctor. Now, Dr. Worm says that about himself and understands that. But Chuck McGill gets at the heart of the truth, which is that he is a real worm. Yeah. yeah. And he gets to be a worm? I am proud of Cabbage's contribution. Cabbage is one of the best Pokemon in the game. And achieves consistent value for my prospects. It's a pillar with which I build a house on. Hello, Bussimus, who is 102 months moderator. I remember you. How the hell have you been, Bussimus? How the hell have you been, my old friend? 102 days, 102 months straight. That's a lot of months. How many years is that? Unbelievable. Anyway. I didn't know you could, like, announce how long you've been a moderator for on Twitch. I didn't know you could do that. What am I to do against Giraffe Archaludon? This doesn't appear to be rain, it appears to be sun. Archaludon Sun is the world first, but I think it's Archaludon maybe for the rain matchup. Who can truly say? I was about to not bring Wachog. How embarrassing. That would be a big misplay. Are you aware that you look like Jimmy Neutron? That's not true at all. Jimmy Neutron has very big hair. It's like tall. He's also like a weird 3D freakazoid. I don't look like that. I do not look like that. You're lying. Why would you say that to me? Jimmy Neutron is Australian? That's not true. He's American, isn't he? I believe Jimmy Neutron is American. You guys can't just make things up, for goodness sake. You really think you can just lie to me? Walt? Walter. I'm a dog, Walter. Walter, I'm a dog. I'm jumping, Walter. Tel Albim Banana. Wait, upon hearing your voice more, are you Australian? Yes. I'm openly Australian, folks. I'm openly Australian. Yes. The dog flew away. That's a dog sticker. You have to, like, donate or become a member, and the sticker shows up. Just like the... It's, no, not a... What do they call it when you give jewels and a clapping seal shows up? A jewel gift. It's a jewel gift. Openly Australian Drink Pride Month. Yeah, I'm proud. Alright, Cleavor, can I defeat you? I think I can defeat... I'll probably go for Rock Slide here, actually, for the flinch. What a terrible scenario I'm in. Do it! That just still kills Cleavor minus... when there was a critical hit. Oh, goodness me. I was gonna say, what damage is Rotom Heat capable of? Minus 2 KO. I don't see a jewel gift button anywhere. Well, good, because if you just... I have made my own jewel gifts, because YouTube takes half of the jewels. Because YouTube is run by a dragon who hoards the jewels for themselves, you know. Do you guys understand that this is why I've made my own stickers? Like the dog sticker, which I'm giving you for free right now. See, I made this from the goodness of my own heart. I made that. Jewels are mobile only. Is that true that they're mobile only? That's crazy. I would love to give you a gem for that dog. No, you gotta give a non-gem for the dog. I'm competing with the gems. We don't support the gems. I don't like the jewels. The jewels represent greed and... I think they're cursed with an ancient curse, the jewels. You can give the jewels if you like, and it makes a coin show up on the screen or something, like a gold coin or like a... There is a clapping seal, but I made my own clapping seal. I made my own one. Jewels are dug up from deep underground. Yeah, from hell, you see. They come from hell. The dark crystal, you guys see that? Coconut rice. Why do you say that? Why would you say that, Munby? What do I do against the mother? The mother is a terrible matchup. The mother might defeat me. We want the hog gem. How many dwarves does YouTube employ to support such a jewel-based economy? I think the dwarves were mining for mithril in Moria, not jewels. They were mining for like ore, like from mithril. I think you're confused. Jewels come from... I don't know who gets the jewels. Somebody, like a dragon. Anyway. I think that was not... I do believe that the Arcanine just didn't use Intimidate. Am I wrong? Yes, this music is from Club Penguin for the DS. You're right about that. This is Club Penguin DS music. Well identified. My brother had this game when I was a child. Rockhead must be. If not Intimidate. Rockhead is more meta currently, is that the truth? You'd really think Intimidate would be way better. Or maybe you're just lying to me. That's very possible. I love that Aqua Jet is about to get value. I feel so vindicated for putting Aqua Jet on my Pokemon. I'm highly vindicated. Does anyone here have the member emojis? They should still exist, yeah. Like the Pichu, the Pichu? You can see that, right? 5 quid from Israel, thank you. Woo. I think you're in the top 3 of my favorite gyms in fiction. I must break the terrible news. I'm non-fictional. I'm really a person. I'm a real human. I am not fictional. I'm not made up by anybody. I'll show you who is fictional though. This snowman who's... Thank you for 5 quid. That's Fregula the Snowman saying, wahoo! He says, "Yippee!" See, I told you I make my own sticker, and they're so much better. They're so good. Okay. I thought you were made up. Says, Fregular is real? No, that's fictional. I'm sorry to... I guess... what is real? What is real? How do you define real? I should probably just protect twice here, because they have fake out active. Jim is openly non-fictional? Yes. What part of the hero's journey are we on? Crossing the threshold we're on. The threshold is 100 wins with Wachog. Rockhead Arcanine did well in a regional. I don't know. I didn't process the turn that just happened. I should have been paying attention. Just kidding. It doesn't matter. I win whether I pay attention or not due to my high intellect. My great gaming sense. I've got a game sense. I guess I'm focusing Stoisa. Is that the truth? I don't know. I'll focus Stois. They think I won't. I will, though. Oh, Tailwind is up. Tailwind is up, but I didn't realize. Yahoo! Jimoshi. Now we go to the hog. Is Fregular like 21 pilots? Absolutely. It's his favorite entity in the world is 21 pilots. I can't believe there's 21 of them as well. Incredible. This is stupid. I might Aquajet Basculegion because I think it's dead anyway, and then we just crunch Basculegion. Hopefully this is enough damage. You know? 8 percentile? Sure. I think it's dead anyway. So, it's better than nothing. Aura Sphere, I have the Chople Berry. Sif. Good. I live that because I'm considered a great Pokemon who can live hits and stuff like that. Okay, Basculegion's still pretty freaking far from deceased. Will we get Watchog or Primarina character development? Says one chatter. What does that even mean? Primarina has realized the error of her ways. There's the Primarina character development has happened. Well, Tailwind isn't up. Doesn't that mean I'm a speedier fella? Isn't that the truth of it? Wachog. Blast. They're non-scarfed, they change moves. I'm speedier right now. This Wachog character, he seems to have fine teeth, however he is unable to eat a whole fish in one bite. Interesting observation. Thank you for saying. Thank you for your beautiful... Oh my goodness, we're going to win with a Wachog Blast as a result of an auspicious freeze. I think I was okay anyway, but this is fun. We get to do a Wachog Blast. No, thought out instant. Aura Sphere on the... You're really going to kill Wachog. You're really going to thaw out and kill Wachog. Okay, well. Terrible. Just horrible, the things they do in society. I think we're good. We do 41 with this. You are done. I live. I mean, you live. Surely I also live. Yes. Beautiful. I still win. I win anyway. I will win. Whoops, I targeted the left slot. I think it will target the Blastoise. I think it will not fail. Yeah, we're going to target the Stoise. Yee-hoo! Dr. Worm is a fraud. Dr. Worm just won me the battle. Don't say things like that. You call me Dr. Worm. Are you excited for the new regulation? I don't know what's happening in the new regulation. They got Mega Raichu. Can we see the seal, please? Says Ashen Soul. Woohoo! Thank you for 2 quid. Thank you. I believe the seal is, and here's the seal. There's the seal. That's Abraham. This is Abraham the seal. Come to clap in honor of your 2 quid donation. Thank you. And then the seal goes away again to return later. For a later return date. You know what I mean? Charizard and Venusaur. Good seal, says George Lincoln. Thank you for saying so. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you so much for saying it. Thank you so much for saying it. Good seal. What emotes do I have on Twitch? I don't even remember. I got the Mong from Kong emote, which is an obscure NPC from Maple Story that nobody probably knows about. Nobody knows that. I used to play Maple Story on my Twitch channel. Many have forgotten. £5 from Fly on the Wall. 83. Jim, I started reading Blood Meridian because of you. 4 chapters in. Very good so far. I'm glad you think so. It's a heavy book though. Be prepared for some terrible things to happen. The snowman is here to say thank you for becoming a man. That's regular the snowman. And John Harp, woohoo! Thank you. John Harp, you've become a Jimothy Hooligan. Look at the dog has come to celebrate. The dog, woohoo! Woohoo! The dog says, thank you, John. John, here's what's gonna happen. Okay, anyway. I have to, game. So, suppose I'll break the Mimikyu disguise and Rock Slide. Again. Did I miss Rock Slide just now? I missed Overheat. Oh boy. I think I missed Rock Slide a moment ago. That's crazy. That's crazy. £5 from Cosmic Rune. Woohoo! Thank you. Pocket Monsters is a game of wit, strategy, and perseverance. Oh, many are saying so. Especially the penguin from above. Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. You have unlocked the penguin secret, which will last until this reset. There we go. And then go away. And then it goes away. Again, never to return. Highly auspicious. Okay. I think I quake. I likely die to the chomper, but it's a speed tie. The penguin scares me, says one chatter. Are you Filipino? No, I am not Filipino. No, no. I'm Australian. £5 from Ashen Soul, thank you. I know you are using Mario Kart DS music right now. I know you're using Mario Kart DS music, I just can't prove it. But I appreciate you typically using more obscure OSTs. A refreshing break from all the generic ones. Thank you for saying so. I like to put good video game music in my videos and streams. I like to do that. I like that. I watch a lot of YouTube videos that there's a lot of like... I think the most used soundtrack in YouTube videos is the Wii Shop channel theme music. For whatever reason. That seems to be number one. And also Undertale soundtrack. That's the other one. Well, I don't even know what song this is from. I just find music from games I've never heard of and I put it on. There's a game called Planet Puzzle League. That's what this is from. Don't even know what the hell that game is, but it's got outstanding music. There's also a game called like Skincare Adventure for the DS, where you do like skincare treatment. Randomly has an insanely good soundtrack. Wait, let me pull... It's a skincare... I don't even know what a skincare game would entail, man. Let me find the song. 1 second. I have to actually select a lead though first. Apologies. It's Primarina into the Incineroar. Suppose we could do Frost Slash, or Chalk is necessary, and then Sneasler for the road. Wii Shop Channel is a good song, it's just highly overused in YouTube videos. I'm not so sure why. Yeah, this... Yume Mi Hada Dream Skincare. Does anybody in the world know this game? It's got a great soundtrack. Dream Skincare. What is this game? Skincare Dreams. Jury dreams of skincare. It's very famous in the Philippines. It's a famous game in the Philippines. That's good. I assume you're talking about the video game. Brian Skincare. I'm frightened to stay with the Frost Slash, I gotta say. But it's possible that Hyper Voice plus Blizzard will get there versus Incineroar. Maybe not through Citrus Berry though. But I would do good damage to Corviknight. I get defense boost, so I don't think I die to the Incineroar. Scooter, hello. I just watched your free-to-play video because I want to try Champions. Thank you for making that video. Would there be any advice that's drastically changed since then? I don't think so. Some things have become meta, but I think everything I mentioned that was meta, that was good to get, is still good, I think. It will change when there's a new regulation, which I think is happening soon. There's going to be totally new stuff, but it's unlikely that... Oh crap, they denied my Hyper Voice. I didn't expect that. I guess that's not terrible, because at least they didn't hit my Frost Slash, right? At least they didn't do that. Anyway. That's crazy. Good move, good move. I'm gonna Blizzard again and Moonblast. Because I do believe I live a hit from Incineroar. Woohoo! I have frozen the Incineroar. You guys like my... Wait a second. I have a Grinch mug. Let me... How do I show this to the camera? Look at my Grinch mug, folks. My brother got this. I use it sometimes. Very humorous. It's very large. It's massive. I would forfeit. Did I kill Incineroar somehow? How did Incineroar just die? Parting shot. Did it Thor and parting shot? What happened? What just happened? What just happened? Show the Grinch mug again? No, showing the Grinch mug is a bit of an ordeal. You can go back to the... You can go back in the video and understand the Grinch mug further. For further understanding, I need you to go backwards. Maybe I should Shadow Ball the freak. Maybe that would be smart. Oh, this is going to be a huge blizzard. Hospitality? Is Blizzard not going to be insane here? £5 from Taco. Thank you. I like to eat taco. What type would the Grinch be as a Pokemon? A dark type, I guess, because he like does trickery. Dark or grass? He's green, so he did. Could be grass type, but he's not really like grass. He just sort of has green fur. You know? Dark fairy. That's a good... Yeah, there could be a dark fairy type. Also, as a result of £5, the dog comes back. Wahoo! Mike the dog says, wahoo! He's very glad about the £5. Very glad. And now he goes away. And then he goes away. I think I will Moonblast Incineroar. If they are faking out, they are not hitting my... Frostlass for lethal force, therefore. Do you know what I mean, everybody? God of War 8. Do I live? They have Tailwind up, I think. Could be bad. Could be a problem. Yeah, I'm dead. Critical hit, that is. Could be problematic. Mega God of War is so small. Sort of insane, isn't it? Alright. Moonblast does little to Incineroar. Something tells me that I'm not going to be able to do this with just Wachog. We're going to go to Sneasler. I think we're going to go to the Sneeze. The big sneeze. It will show me here if I have Throat Chop thing active, right? They didn't click Throat Chop recently. Not recently. Jim, you could have hyper voiced the fire type. I was playing around Throat Chop. I actually don't know why they didn't Throat Chop. They Flare Blitzed. I don't see why they wouldn't Throat Chop there. But that's what happened. Right, I'm going to do this. I think I live one from Incineroar if they exit. So that's okay. I got Parting Shot, they're telling me. I got hit by Parting Shot. Hyper Voice Brian. Does that do lethal to Corvi? I got my White Herb active. Oh, this is great because I can just protect and then kill the Guardi. Knockoff is no longer an option on Incineroar in Champions. They got rid of that option. So it runs Throat Chop or Darkest Lariat. Usually I think Throat Chop because it's useful for the denying sound moves. You know? I'm waking up. You guys think the Grinch has soft fur? I'm sure, yeah. Or maybe it's really like rough, like a koala. You guys ever hold the koala? I guess probably not. I guess that's not a universal experience, mate. What do you mean you've never held a koala? Wait a minute. You blimey, you telling me you never held a koala, mate? You haven't lived, mate. Tell me you haven't gone to like Currumbin Reserve in the Queensland and held a koala? Come on. Was that a double protect? I think that was a double protect. Maybe it wasn't, I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything. I've been killed. It's up to you, Watchog. Have you ever ridden a dolphin? No? Is that even, like, safe? I think that's not safe. I want to hold one? You can if you go to Australia, mate. There's... Well, maybe, actually, I've heard they're phasing that out. They're not letting you hold the koala anymore. Is that the truth? I don't know. Have you ever seen a penguin? Yes. There's penguins in Australia, actually. There's penguins who live here. You may not believe it. Like wild penguins that live on like a rock. They live on a rock. Do you think you guys think I'm lying and making things up? I swear to you. I swear. Don't koalas carry disease? Well, I guess they don't give you a diseased koala to hold. They probably go for the non-diseased. They probably go non-diseased koala for the holdable. You know? This will die to recoil. I'm a victorious gamer. I lived on one authentically. You can ride on a dolphin in Mexico. Maybe it's more safe than I believe. I guess they get trained and they're intelligent, so they don't hurt you. They don't hurt you. What is your opinion on the Sydney Opera House? I have strong opinions on it. It's a pretty cool work of architecture. It's sort of mundane to me because I've seen it like 1,000 times, but you know, as far as buildings on Earth go, it's pretty interesting. At least it's got a novel design. I went in there once. I saw Turandot in the Sydney Opera House. I think Timothy Chalamet was right when he said opera is kind of yesterday's art form. There's like a couple good songs in there. Nessun Dorma is from that, but 90% of Turandot is like people talking to each other through song about like, will you get married to the princess? I would like to get married to the princess. Now I don't know. I'll think about it. It's not really. I wouldn't put it on the level of like Charles Dickens or something. How was the prince in Tour? I don't even remember, man. I don't remember. It's in Italian, but there was subtitles. Nessun Dorma went crazy, but was it worth the whole 3 hours? I wouldn't say so. I don't know if I'd say so. And you know what was funny was that, okay, we gotta go Primarina. Let's try. I thought it was an absolute snooze, but I was like, oh, it's okay, because this was made in like 1500 in Italy, right? So they didn't know what they were doing back then. Found out Turandot was made in like 1930 or something. You're making this crap in 1930? There's no excuse for this. I thought that it was like, opera was from like the year 1. When did Turandot come out? I looked it up afterwards. I was like, well, at least I'm watching like a carried on tradition from the medieval times. No, Turandot... 1926. That's what you're coming up with in 1926? Come on, The Great Gatsby came out by then, man. You can't be 3 hours of like, hey. I think they still write new operas. They better be good. They better be good if they're new operas. They had cars at the time. Exactly, they had cars at the time. And you're writing Turandot? I can forgive Turandot if it was written in 1570 in like Firenze. I don't really vibe with Sing talking. I think I agree with you. We literally have the film Cars, which is way better than Turandot. Amadeus? I've not seen Amadeus, but I've had it on my watch list for like 10 years. I've not seen it. Is this Trick Room? Uh-huh. I'm sure Puccini did something impressive, I don't know. I'm sure Puccini was pretty good. In some regard that I don't understand. Quick Claw Trick Room, huh? Turandot is among the more historically recent of popular opera. Well, it felt like it was from 1500 when I watched it. Thunderbolt. Have you seen The Hunchback of Notre Dame? I've not. I think I've never seen the ballet. I've never been to the ballet. But I think Timothy might be wrong about the ballet, because ballet is sort of inherently impressive in terms of like the physical feat of performing it, right? I feel like a ballet would be kind of epic to go see. Opera, I can understand what I can understand what he was talking about. But I'm a ballet supporter, even though I've never seen it. I admit Black Swan was a good film. The ballet seems pretty cool. Opera is one of those art forms where the skill of the performers is the main focus. That seems correct. That would seem to be true. Anyway, I believe I protect twice and take sand chip damage, unfortunately, but it's a better outcome than death. How do you feel about musicals? They're not really my thing. So I guess I do understand the appeal, I guess, but I like a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That's a musical film. Probably be pretty fun performed as a theatrical musical as well. Ooh. The fairy bread recipe you gave me didn't work. Well, I guess my guys are gonna die. I gotta reckon with that today. I have to reckon with mortality today. Jim, did you ever play Neopets? I was slower than both in the Trick Room team. Yeah, I played Neopets, but I never understood what was going on in Neopets. I never actually could comprehend Neopets. My Neopets would like get sick, and then when you fight Neopets, there's no graphics. It's just like a menu, and you click buttons. And I don't know what was going on in what was up with Neopets. I don't think anyone that we played Neopets as children, but I don't think anyone understood what was happening in Neopets. Does anyone? Anybody? Neopets is rather high concept. There was a bunch of miscellaneous Flash games that didn't have anything to do with the actual Neopet concept, but were still existing. Which is, you know, it's a point of intrigue for me. I think Club Penguin was probably the best game of that era. Club Penguin had virtue. Oh, I should have protected. It's okay. Neopets was a market simulator. Really? Can I win? Wait, what do I have? Oh, I have Sneeze Lot. Yes, I can win. I absolutely can. Gaia Online was the best. I played that also. I got scammed for the first time in my life on Gaia Online. Someone made a forum post on Gaia Online and said like, hey, if you put your username and password in this form, I will give you any item you want. And I said, that's incredible, I'm going to do it. And then they logged into my damn account and stole all my things. It was a valuable lesson. That was a valuable lesson. I'm glad that I learned that lesson on something that doesn't matter that much, like my Gaia Online collectibles. And not like my bank account later in life or something. I was devastated. I lost my... Because you gotta play this stupid... The car game where you... The car game over and over, and like the fishing game, to get coins, and I spent all my coins on like a robot torso for Gaia Online. And then someone stole it from me. And just sold it on the market. Like I was just another number on a piece of paper. It was terrible. We've already heard this song today. Let's play Yu-Gi-Oh! Shop menu music. And people often ask if I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, and I'm not at all. I just found this on YouTube. I'm a fake fan. Well, I'm gonna never claim to be a fan, really. But I liked the song on YouTube, so I put it on my playlist. I do not know anything, a single thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! At all. Exquisite Glop! Thank you. Look at what you've just unlocked, the jumping dog. You have unlocked the jumping dog. Woo! Yahoo! This lead combo tends to do me well in the Charizard Venusaur matchup, so I'll do it again. I love the DIY emotes. Thank you. I've made my own super stickers. In Blender. I did it in Blender. I made that dog that you just saw on the screen. This one? Made by Jim. Woo. Jim, how do you think Wachog's performance in Master Ball tier will affect Australia in the World Cup? I think it will have no impact at all. Good question. The things might have an impact, but I think that the impact chance of that is 0% on Australia in the World Cup. Please show the dog more. The dog is it's a super sticker that is activated upon donation and membership. He doesn't appear for nothing, okay? They malign the dog for having a sense of value for his own existence. They want him to work for free and jump for joy. Like, right now he's resting in his chair. He sits in a chair. Off screen. And then when someone pays money, he jumps for joy. And it's a little bit of a... Like, it hurts him. It doesn't hurt him. It requires a bit of effort. It requires some effort to do it. And he puts in the effort and he gets rewarded for the effort. He wouldn't put in effort for no reward. That would be foolish. What does Pango even do? I don't know. The dark fighting type with... It's got knockoff. That's what it just did to that just then. Pika Pete developer has become a Jimothy Cooligan. Woohoo! Oh, look who's come to say hello, the dog. Ooh. The dog jumps. And then does like a kick. He sort of defies physics. He's more like flying in the air, like low gravity flight than necessarily jumping in a normal sense. But... Yippee! That dog's day is every day, indeed. He's at a bounce house, so that's possible. Anyway, we have to like make a move here. Please remember so. Please remember this truth. I'm gonna electro web and rock slide. Don't malign me for what I must do. You have made my week, Jimothy. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad of it. A Cooligan? I thought we were shareholders. Mate, things change. You're a bloody Cooligan now, mate. Apparently people love to just stay in against Garchomp with Charizard and die. I don't know why they like to do this. It's great for me for my Wachog Professor achievement, but I don't know why people keep doing that. Sort of insane. That dog has changed the trajectory of my life. Really. I'm glad it has, but in what way has it done that? And why has this happened? Chatters are saying everything. Chatters are talking about everything. I forgot that you get fake out. That's so true. I hope I don't die to like Ice Punch. That would be bad. I do considerable damage with Overheat. Regulation MB is in 5 days. You know what's funny is that when Regulation MB is out, I will be in Chengdu, China. Seeing pandas and having Dan Dan Mian and stuff like that. I will not be playing... I'll not be here. I'll have to play a bit later. And I can't reschedule my trip just for Regulation MB. It's not quite that important to me to delay my trip to Chengdu. But you're seeing a panda currently. That's true. I'm gonna see real ones though in Chengdu. Practice ordering some new noodle soup. 老板娘，我要一碗担担面，谢谢。多少钱？3块嘛。好的。微信吗？支付宝吗？That was perfect. They're saying it was perfect Chinese. They're saying it was perfect. I don't know how to say Alipay. It's to say Alipay in Chinese. I think it's Zhifubao. But I sometimes say Jifubao, which sounds like chicken bag or something like that. Which is not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say Alipay. Is what I'm trying to say. During the China trip, will we see a return of the asynchronous chat? Perhaps. I don't know if I'll be able to stream again, because there's issues with streaming. 在中国. Anyway. Very good. You will survive the winter. It's going to be summer, mate. It's going to be a hot summer in China. There's going to be mosquitoes buzzing. I'm going to need a mosquito net. Anyway. Game Freak Shy 7 is my opponent. Sorry, Gam Freak. Back into the Chinese closet you go, Jim. Back in. you saying this is the last stream I can catch? No, I'll stream. I'm actually leaving next Thursday, but I'll stream in the morning and then go on a plane to China later in the day. Anyway, I have to like do something. I think that's my plan. Maybe I'll like oversleep or something, but I'll probably stream in the morning and then go to China later on the same day. Will you be the first person to play Pokemon Champions on the Great Wall? No, I don't know if I'll ever go to the Great Wall ever again. You can sort of go there once. I understood the point of it, and I don't know if there's much reason to go again when I've already seen it. You know? Gamfreak She 7. You must die. Or if you would die. Okay, we're gonna try to kill the Blastoise, who might be a threat to my person. Do you collect Pokemon cards? No. No, I don't. Have you considered multi-streaming on Bilibili? Would you guys tune into me on Douyin? No, you guys can't even get Douyin. You need like a Chinese ID or something to register for that. They've gone to... I don't know why they went to the giraffe. Alright, everybody go to Bilibili and subscribe to Jimothy Cool. No, I don't have an account, actually. I do not have a Bilibili account. Although there are some people on Bilibili who take my videos and like AI translate them. And I don't think I can stop them. I can't stop them. Wachog Blast. I didn't know I would die from Mega Blastoise. That's crazy. Yeah, that was me. Sorry. No, it's fine. That's okay. It doesn't really negatively affect me. But it's the truth. Anyway. I'm going to attack the Whimsicott. Helping Hand. Dazzling Gleam. Energy Ball. I might die to that. I live that, because I'm considered great. I distribute your videos to the uncontacted tribe on North Sentinel Island. Don't do that. They don't even know what Pokemon is. You're gonna overwhelm them with information. Don't leave them alone. Leave those guys alone. Don't show them like every banned baby Pokemon explained. They don't even know what else those words mean. You stop that. I think Crunch will do 20 percentile, but I don't know. Oh my goodness, it's on 1%. I can't Aqua Jet because there's a giraffe. Do you understand my dilemma? There's a damn giraffe. I can't Aqua Jet. This is a problem beyond repair. This is a huge issue. I guess I'll go here and like Crunch again, man. You taught them about Sif? Of all things to teach them about like Dalda Ching or something. Don't teach them about Tyrannosif, the joke from Pokemon Showdown. That's not useful to them. Teach them about like the Dal. Teach them about, I don't know, Socrates? Like something like that. Tell them about Socrates. I miss Gen 3 OU, says Casual Akuma. Well, it's not gone anywhere. It still exists. I played it today on Jimothy Gaming. I played it. 20 crit from Lady Grungler. Woohoo! Big fan of dog. Huge fan. Thank you, Jimothy Cool. The big fan of this dog? Yes! Who isn't a fan of this dog? Michael the dog, he's called. Michael. That's Michael. I didn't know you were Chinese, Jim. I'm not Chinese. I'm not. I am not Chinese. You know, maybe I should have focused the giraffe with a moonblast. I guess it's alright. What can be done? I think that I lose anyway. Let's just forfeit that. Yeah, what if we go to North Sentinel Island and show them this dog? What would they say? Would they think this is like something very, very upsetting? I don't know how they would interpret that. There's no frame of reference for like Blender or 3D imagery. Jim, forfeiting is cringe. No, I have to save time to do more battles to get the Chog Professor achievement. I can't sit there and let the animations play out. It takes a very long time. The animations take too long. It takes like 3 minutes to lose there. You're wrong about this. You're wrong about this. Okay, the dog goes away. That was an extended dog due to 20 quid. It was a well appreciated 20 quid. There was an extended effort from the dog. What the dog doing? Ooh. Gamers. Gamers. You could pass as a Chinese native. I don't think I could at all. You guys think my Chinese sounds perfect, but Chinese people do not think so because you guys don't even speak Chinese, so how do you know what good Chinese sounds like? My Chinese are consistently the wrong tone, and like I say a word that it is this tone, and then I say the wrong tone and I'm saying a whole different thing, damn it. And I don't even really look Chinese at all. So I don't know how I could pass as Chinese. Hey guys, I'm 我是中国人. 我是中国人. No. I speak Cantonese. But I understand Mandarin Chinese. We're up against Michael the Charizard and versus Michael Wave. Terrible. It's a matchup with earth-shattering ramifications. I'm gonna, I think, Thunderbolt into the Michael and protect with the Chomper. Hi Jim, big fan. Hello. Boogabud. Boogabud. Hello. I thought you were British. Many do think so. They're all wrong, all of them. That was a beautiful KO on Char. Wait, that was Zoroark who just got killed by a crit. Shouldn't have stolen someone else's visage for your own gain, Zoroark. Henny has become a Twitch Prime member. You've just unlocked the mouse ascending to heaven. Whoa! Ascension. That's Remedios the rat. No, it's a mouse, not a rat. It's a mouse. This one I think is my best work in terms of the model. I'm quite happy with the model. Because I gave him whiskers, can you see? Which I just took a cube and flattened it. And duplicated it a couple times. I also gave him like eyelids. Like, look at that. It's considered a masterpiece. Anyway, now he's gone. Anyway, now the guy's gone. I mean, attacking the Gyarados is just so scrumptious. I must do it. I'm going to exit with my guy who is likely getting hit by triple axle, I guess. Probably. That's Mega Gyara. Are American accents hard for you, Jim? No, I do a perfect American accent. My American accent is flawless. Do one? I have to get in character, folks. I have to get in character. What is it? Let me imagine I'm an American. I'm in America. What's I make war? Wait, that's Chinese. Damn it. Damn it. That was Chinese. That's not American at all. I can do a perfect American accent, believe me. It's just I've been put on the spot right now, which means I'm under significant pressure. And there's all sorts of people watching me. I'll have a beer with my hot dog. Yeah, that's exactly what an American would say. Exactly. I'll have a beer with my hot dog. I'm going to have a beer with my hot dog. Quick, do a British accent. Chips, beans and cheese, mate. At the football. Oh, bloody hell. Yes, please, mate. Yes, please, mate. Mush it. Can you believe this? I went to the pub. Got a pie. No mushy peas, mate. No mushy peas. What are they even doing? How are they even still in business, mate? Mushy peas on a stick, mate. Well, that sounds alright. Don't they call it footy? I thought that was an Australianism. We call it footy. The footy, mate. Don't even joke, lad. Can you do an Australian accent, Jim? That's... Well, I'm currently doing an Australian accent because I'm Australian and I'm speaking. This is my default voice. This is an Australian accent. But I think what you're asking me to do is like an exaggerated Australian accent that you would hear in like a cartoon television show or something when an Australian character shows up. It's the most exaggerated version of the thing. So the audience understands that the character is in fact Australian. You know? I'll have the Vegemite, mate. I'll have the Vegemite, mate. Can you talk like the kangaroo from Kangaroo Jack? What does he talk like? Oh no, you danced and danced and danced. Oh no. That's horrible. That's horrible. I'm going to die. Can you do a North Sentinelese accent? No. I'm gonna just Blizzard. I don't know. Are they gonna Mega Evolve this time? No, they can't Mega Evolve on the freaking Charizard. What am I doing? I'm playing around Mega. They've already Mega'd, damn it. What are we on about? What am I on about? And I dance, and I dance. And they say that I will never die. Alright, Frostlass. It's up to you to save my life here. Why didn't I protect the Chomp? Why didn't I protect the Garchomp? I think I did it last turn. Whatever. Whatever, mate. I think I still beat Michael. Possibly. Have you always lived in Australia? Yes. Yes. Sableye VGC is raiding me on Twitch. Sableye? The Pokemon? Hello raid joiners. Very interesting choice to raid me, Sableye. I just battled against you. I do not like when you click Encore against me, Sable. I don't like that. I don't want to repeat myself. I want to do the same thing. I want to do something of my own agency, Sable. You deny me my own agency when you click Encore. And it's quite, and here you are again, Sable. Here you are again. I'm up against you again with Archaladon Rain, is it? Oh. Well, good. Let me guess. Rain Dance, Sableye. Electro Shot. Well, good. Thank you very much, Sableye, for the raid. Very, very good Sableye emote you've got there. Very good. Typing on the keyboard. Typing up a storm. Seemingly. The chat is... What are we doing here? I probably lead with the Frostless to create snow. And also threaten the bridge. There's much to ponder. Much to think about. Jim, do you like unlimited bacon? Asks Chili Tofu in the chat. I think that might be a curse rather than a blessing. You don't want to have too much bacon. You might have like a slice of bacon here and there, but it's highly salty and oily. I don't know if you want to have unlimited bacon. I don't know if the human can be trusted with that, and they might like poison themselves inadvertently, you know? I don't know if that's like a good idea. Are we doing... They got Gengwe, so I might go... I guess Garchomp would threaten the Gengar. Oh, this is Perish Trap. I'm playing against Perish Trap. I'm probably going to perish. Limited bacon, but games. Right, this is a reference to something someone asked me long ago. Would you rather have unlimited bacon or no games? Or something like that. It was something of that nature. Okay, well surely I just go for the Blizzard and... I'm focusing the bridge because I hate him. I'd rather have no games. It's a podcast quote, right. Would you rather have Bad Luck Brian or no games? I froze the bridge. That's what you get for existing, you damned bridge. I think they're going to go to Politoed, so I don't know if I should Blizzard again. If that might be a bridge too far. I can probably just Shadow Ball Moonblast the guy. Maybe even Hyper Voice, if I believe they're gonna... I'll just Moonblast to be safe. We'll double tap this bridge. It could Thor at some stage, so... Oh, they exit here. Well, I hope that I'm... Yeah, I'm about to do great damage to this frog then. Encore? Well, okay, I guess I'm Blizzarding. Sableye, I told you not to do this to me. I thought that you'd listen to me, but now you've gone and Encored me. At least I chipped the Politoed a little bit. I suppose there are worse things to be encored into. It's quite okay. Citrus. Now I have a powerful Hyper Voice on my Prima. So that's good. I'll probably click it. Would you rather have unlimited bacon but no games, or unlimited games but no games? I don't know what you guys are even on about. There's incomprehensibility at play here. Sableye is done. You are done. Unlimited bacon or a PlayStation 3? Just incredible questions being posed in the world today. You won't thaw out. You just won't. I'm gonna hyper voice. I should probably just kill the bridge, but the Gengar is actually now a more pressing matter. To be honest. Neither has games. When will you become an oil baron? Maybe soon. Maybe that would be lucrative for me. Dinner with Jay-Z or unlimited bacon? What does Jay-Z really have to say to me? Does Jay-Z have anything for me? Toy Story clouds are on your profile. Are you a Swiftie? Am I a fan of Taylor Swift, are you asking me? And you're asking me that because I have Toy Story's clouds on my profile. There's a connection I'm not seeing. I appreciate the question, but I'm trying to understand the question. What does Toy Story have to do with Taylor Swift? What does Toy Story have to... You've got a friend in me. Yeah, that's true, Munby. And you better remember it. But... she collabed with Toy Story. She did? Toy Story 5, perhaps. I don't know anything about Toy Story 5. I like the Toy Story... Toy Story 1 to 3 were great films. I think I'm going to do this maneuver. And that'll be just fine. Taylor Swift voices the character Woody. Damn, I didn't... She really did... She really disappeared in the role. I didn't notice. Damn, who knew Politoed load Earth power? I did not know that. Taylor Swift and Toy Story went on tour together. She voices the girl cowboy. No, Taylor Swift really did collab with Toy Story, because now we're getting diluted, and I don't know what the truth is anymore. I don't know what the truth is any longer. Did she really... Is she really part of Toy Story, or... Because now you're saying she voices the girl cowboy, and that just isn't... That's not true. Jessie the... Jessie the cowgirl isn't... I don't know who she's voiced by, but it's not Taylor Swift. She did make a song for Toy Story 5. Okay. We have the truth. We now understand the truth. We know the truth. I want everybody to understand this now. I thought she was the slinky dog. No, common misconception. No. She simply did a song about... Toy Story 5 is about, like, the iPad and Roblox. They've really modernized it. People aren't playing with lame toys anymore. They're now using an iPad. Woody is old news. She voices Stinky Pete in Toy Story 2. Oh. Right. I understand. I get it. Toy Story 5 has a Roblox? I don't think it actually does. No, I'm making things up. Does it have Steal a Brain Rot? Do they have Steal a Brain Rot in Toy Story 5? They'd better, if they want to tap into what the children are actually interested in today. Then they better put Steal a Brain Rot in Toy Story 5, or it's just not going to be accurate. Okay, I don't know what to do here. Probably Frostlass, Chog, of course, and Chomper. I think it's a Trick Room team, but without Giraffe. It has Serena. Sort of semi-Trick Room. They're saying Nobini Pizzanini is in Toy Story. Will you stream Steal a Brain Rot again, Jim? I honestly would love to. I had a lot of fun playing that. It's silly and it's sort of mindless, so you can just game. But the problem is that people take themselves so seriously in my chat, and they're like, why are you doing this, Jim? Why are you doing this, Jim? Why are you playing Roblox, Jim? So... I don't think the people can handle it. I don't think they can handle it. Just stream Cookie Clicker. No, it has to be Pokemon Cookie Clicker. It has to have... If there's a Pikachu on the screen, you'll all tune in. Even if it's the exact same as Cookie Clicker. Pikachu Clicker. Pikachu Clicker. Now you're in. Now you're in. All of a sudden. Now that's a game. I probably should have hypervoiced anyway. I don't mind it getting faked out. There are some Pokemon Clicker games. Well, I'm in. Taco, thank you for 5 quid. What? Did you know in the Chinese dub of Toy Story 2, Stinky Pete is known as foul-smelling Pingguo? Pingguo means apple in Chinese. You're telling me the foul-smelling apple? Why did you not translate Pingguo, but everything else was translated? I'm pretty certain that Pingguo means apple. It could possibly mean something else tonally, I don't know. Could be things I'm misunderstanding in the world. The Pingguo of Wadi Yanjing. It's because I lied. Damn it! As a punishment for lying, you are visited by the Mouse of Reckoning. Look into the eyes of this mouse and see your future. Okay, they parting shot my Primarina for lower damage. Pingguo is one of the only things I know in Cantonese, so some things are universal. The concept of an apple is the same in Cantonese and Mandarin. I'm glad to know it. Frightening. This is so problematic for me. I'm in a spot of trouble, everybody. I think I'll crunch the Slowking and hope that it works. I think that they're going to try to attack my Primarina with a grass move. Seem to be smart. I'm Team Mouse, not gonna lie. You're on the team of this mouse? Me as well. Colberberry. How terrible. My Watchog lives, amazingly. I have to, like, get out of here. I have to get free. 1 second. What say you regarding Trick Room turns? Okay, I'm gonna switch to, in fact, Frostlass, and then, I don't know, Detect? Primarina seems highly important. Is this dude from London? No, I'm not from London. OMG, it's Giga Impact. Yes, it is. The Watchog Blast, they call it. It's the famous maneuver on Watchog. It's his famous move. I haven't been able to... I should have clicked it, because it would have done more than Colberberry blocked Crunch, but I didn't expect Colberberry, so... That's a problem. Okay, here's an issue because they have Mach Punch to just get me post-Trick Room. At least they get Watchog. Well, Watchog's dead anyway. Who cares about the Watchog any longer? Watchog is for the birds. Maybe we can get a Watchog Blast off against the... I don't know, the crab, I guess, is the main concern. Speak a little Londonese for them, Jim. Could I get chips, beans and cheese on the spud, mate? Have you guys seen the famous... He's like a TikTok sensation, and he sells potatoes with chips, beans and cheese on them. And people line up for days to get the potato with chips, beans, and cheese. They line up for For weeks. Chips on the baked potato. Not chips. There's no chips, sorry. Chips are not involved. It's beans and cheese and like tuna. The Spider Bros. I've mentioned this last stream. I just wanted... It's just sort of a bizarre world we live in, isn't it? We live in a strange world. You can't deny it. We live in an odd world where people gotta line up for the spud, mate. You gotta... I don't own TikTok. Neither do I. I get it by proxy from Xiaohongshu. I get it by proxy from Xiaohongshu. Okay. Do you think we one hit with Blizzard? I don't know. I'm gonna hit the crab anyway. Brits will queue for anything, mate. We do not one hit with Blizzard, unfortunately. I die. You know, I thought that because it's a Trick Room team, they would be slower for certain, but in fact, they are faster and they kill me. That's a big issue. Is that Chinese TikTok? Well, Chinese TikTok is Douyin, but it's sort of the same thing. I guess it's Chinese Instagram Reels, I guess, is more accurate, perhaps. Which is the same thing as TikTok, but on Instagram, you know. Yeah, look, we're gonna have to go for it all here. They have an entire team left. Wait a minute. They have 4 Pokemon. How did this go so wrong? This will take 10 hours to lose. Wait, we're out of here. I just realized they have 4 Pokemon left. Get me out of here. They have how many Pokemon left? Goodness. Primarina actually often outslows Trick Room threats. I gotta remember this. I just assume they're slower because Trick Room, but... Oh, what can be done? How much money would it take for you to eat a standard British breakfast? The big English breakfast is one of their better things, I would say. They're like the eggs, bacon, some sausages, a grilled tomato, and like some beans. That's acceptable. Nothing wrong with that. You just banned a gecko by accident. Can you unban them? Unban. Unhide user. Okay, I've remedied the scenario. Gecko, you're alright. Why would you ban a gecko? Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm like gaming now, so... Let's return to the concept of gaming. Okay, you're banned for real this time. And then unbanned moments after. How cool is my Wachog Tamer title with a Wachog icon on it? It's truly incredible. Oh, Glamora Whimsicott? I should have gone Garchomp, huh? Did I bring Garchomp to the battle? I did not. I should have. I really should have. Would have been good for me. It's alright. What could go wrong here? Nothing could ever go wrong. I will simply attack the Glamora. What are you gonna... Spiky shield? No. Well, you asked for it on that one. You said, I hope I get banned by Munby one day, and then Munby banned you. So you shouldn't have said that. Because you say it and then now you're like, wait, I didn't mean it. And then, well, you know, our words have weight. And if you don't stand by your word, then that's on you. Cast form or not? Rise up, chat, says LG Panthers for 10 quid. Woohoo! What does this mean? Cast form or riot? Sorry. Cast form or riot? Okay, do not riot, but cast form is somebody. £10 has unlocked the regular snowman. You unlock the snowman Sif. I hope you know this. I hope you understand what you've done. I hope you understand. Okay, I've really... Whenever Jim says Munby, I think he's saying Mungby. There's many people who make this... There are many people in the world who make this mistake. Hey, Mungbean. Why don't you exist in like a Chinese dessert or something, Mungbean? Idiot. Hey, Mungbean. Screw you, buddy. Here, let's see if this works. I'm thinking they power gem my Frostlass. Ah, crap. Well, whatever they do, they've protected Whimsy, so it gets to live today. And they attacked Sneasler. We go again. Jim, will you ever do a Nuzlocke? I've done a couple Nuzlocke attempts. I don't really like it, to be honest. I don't really like it. It's fun when you're battling, but I don't like all the busy work of menu management and such. And like using rare candies, but not using so many rare candies that you over level, because then your Pokemon becomes forfeit or something. And then people say, oh, you can make your own rules, Jim, but then when you actually do make your own rules, they scream at you instead. They say, not like that, Jim. You can't like throw a Pokeball to pass a turn, Jim. Oh, you over leveled? You can't do it. Your guy's dead, Jim. He's dead. You can't use him. Oh, you accidentally stepped on a tile that activated the battle with rival Sif? No, you can't backtrack, Jim. You can't. You have to battle him even though you didn't even prepare for the battle at all. You didn't prepare for it. You have to battle him anyway. Those screaming people are different people. That's true. But they exist, and it's... why am I playing a Nuzlocke for these people? Who scream at me? I remember when I played the Gymlock Fusion and I think I caught Whalmer because I wanted to fuse it with like Muck to see what it looked like, and someone got very upset that I caught Whalmer because it was not within the bounds of the Nuzlocke challenge where I can only get a Pokemon once per route, even though I had like a surplus of 70 Pokemon. So one Whalmer is really not a big deal. I just figured it wasn't a big deal. So I just wanted to see what Whalmer X Muck looked like, and people will kill you. People will kill you for just playing a game these days, I'm telling you. They'll kill you for just playing a video game. They're gonna get you. And at the end of days, who will know? You got one guide, but it's many people. When you play Nuz, this is many people who are like this. They're like this. I can't ban like 70 people. I won't have any viewers. All the viewers will be banned. They'll be banned. When you play Nuzlocke, the most annoying people on the planet come out of the woodwork, mate. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And when you play American Truck Simulator, they malign you. They say that this is not a real game, Jim. This is not a real game. What is a real game? What is real? Oh, the bike shop scenarios. Don't remind me of the bike shop situation. I don't need to remember that. It's alright if that one is forgotten to time. I don't need to remember that. I will only complain if you don't give the Pokemon funny names. True. Well, I always give them funny names, so that's a given. I don't think Munby was ever in Mushi League, was he? Was Munby in Mushi League? I think that's made up. You were not. You were not. Do you really want people like that watching you anyways? Do what you want. Well, what I want is to just like crack jokes and sort of talk about stuff with the chat. So I don't really care about playing a Nuzlocke at all. I just thought people might enjoy it, but really it just invited like a million conflicting ideals about what a Nuzlocke is, which really just muddied the waters of what I truly want, which is a little bit of interaction with some chatters and like showing people the mouse I made in Blender. So, you know, so if I'm doing what I want, in truth, I would just be playing like American Truck Simulator or something. But that gets like, no one respects trucking in modern day, you know. So that's not an option because they hate truckers, even though if the trucks stop, America stops and stuff like that. Like the trucks literally deliver the things you need, you idiot. And you won't even watch me play American Truck Simulator. Show us the mouse again. Here it is. And there it is. You've got to get your variety on so Yusong can invite you to the NLSS. I'll play Mahjong. You think I won't? I literally play it in... I play Mahjong more authentically than Yusong, arguably, because I played it in Xinjiang, China with some Chinese grandparents. And they were like, they do this thing where they take the tile and like rub it on the table and like blow on it, like, come on, this is the one, and then they slam it and they go, ay, ay, and because it's like not the tile. Mahjong Soul is not real Mahjong. That's real Mahjong. Real Mahjong is a Chinese grandmother doing some superstitions to make the tile she needs, and then not being the tile, and then she gets furious. That's the true essence of Mahjong. Okay? What just happened? They killed the whole field and died to a chug. How did this happen? 5 quid from Lorenzo. Woohoo! May I see the cartoon seal, Jimothy? And Fadidel, thank you as well for becoming a member. Yep, yippee, man. Oh, good-o. You can see the seal. Here it is. Which, I want to say that when I made the armature for the seal, I did not realize that when I rotate the bone of the seal's flapper that it would like make his stomach collapse in on itself. And I tried to fix it in weight paint mode in Blender, but I couldn't fix it. So this is how he claps. His whole body like shrinks into it. Looks like he's being vacuum sealed, but you know. That's just what he does. That's just what the seal does. So that's okay. Anyway. Surely this is the greatest blizzard ever clicked. Weight painting is tricky. I sort of hate it. It's very tedious and I don't understand it. So I just sort of... The automatic weights, I deal with them. Any Blender users in this... Am I alienating the audience? Any Blender users in the chat? Anybody? I got better with my other armatures. They're better. Like the mouse, for example. Look at the mouse animation. See, the arms move like... I sort of made the arms so that they could have a bone in them and sort of move independently like that. And even the feet move a little bit. See how the feet... Do you see? You see what I'm talking about? VTuber model debut. Can I make a VTuber model in Blender and have it be like This dude? Can I just be this guy in Blender? That could be fun. I died! I lost this battle! As if I lose this. No way. Oh, that's horrible. They both lived Blizzard and killed me. I thought that was a slam dunk. £2 from Ethan. Woohoo! Jim, could we perhaps hear the witch's laugh? I don't want to scare away the fans. I don't want to scare anybody away. That's a witch's laugh, right? That's it. I did it. Thank you for the donation. Also, you've allowed for a moment for the dog to come and do a jump, and now he goes away. Why did the little penguin gif in the bottom right corner has showed up? What's up with that? Why did that just show up? That's not meant to be there. And just like that, I'm out of here. This is too much for me. I'm out of here. Okay, we're up against horse. Mudsdale? I feel like Mudsdale is underrated. I feel like it's pretty good on Trick Room, but I just can't prove it. You've ruined my day, Jim. No. Alright, I think I want to kill the giraffe. I would like to. What's the best way to kill that giraffe? Overheat and Moonblast? That'll probably do it. That's enough damage, isn't it? They have full defense usually. And I'll probably go Chomper actually, not Frostlass, because they don't have a weather setter, and I just like the focus sash. Frostlass kind of bad in the Trick Room matchup. And if I deny Trick Room, I feel I have a good odds anyway. Sans Mega. If they are Citrus, it might not. Well, I'm gonna hope they're not Citrus. I'm going to hope that they are not Citrus in this case. Actually, maybe I just focus the Araquanid. Like, this guy just liquidationing my Rotom is a problem, but I suppose it's workable if I kill the giraffe. If I kill the giraffe, I'm okay. So I'll kill him. Wide Guard? Yeah, that is not going to matter for you. No, that's not killing at all. Can I kill giraffe with this team? I guess I just can't. I guess I can't do it. That was close, but I guess I'm happy with the damage. It was Citrus anyway, so it was never doable. It's okay. I think this was still actually a good play, because the Araquanid just passed a turn, and I've done significant chip to the giraffe. So that's good. We're gonna go to the Chog. And do they have a Fairy Resist? No. So I'm just gonna Moonblast into the giraffe slot, and little can be done to me. What does Wachog accomplish? Very little, to be honest. It dies to liquidation. Well, that was a crit. That you can't hold that against Wachog. That was just unlucky. That was unfortunate. That wasn't supposed to happen. Chatters, what are your thoughts on the modern Chinese forefather of literature, Lu Xun? Anyone got any thoughts? Anybody? 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 Nobody. Nobody knows a thing. Nobody knows what I'm saying. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. They hate me. They're saying they hate me. Wobujada says one chatter. Are there? He's a bit derivative. I don't think he's derivative. I would still prefer Infinite Bacon. Lu Xun or Infinite Bacon? Melon Puffs is a first-time Twitch chatter who said he would love the rat you made. I think he would. I think he would find it to be like a unique work of art in a cruel world, you know? You reckon Bellybolt outruns my fella? I am not sure at all. And I'm nervous to click Earthquake due to the implications of Wide Guard, so I won't. Soak. Oh, that is horrible. I'm going to die. They're going to kill me with a... This is a shameful way to go. Lushun is from my hometown. Is that true, Zihao Zhang? Zhang Zihao? I don't know how to say your name. Lushun is from your hometown. Well, that's a... Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble here. I think I'm just going to lose the battle, but I'll play it out because I'm like intrigued by the scenario. Oh, they're going to do discharge and then hit both of us. I think I got owned here. I think I've been really owned. Yeah, let's get out to preserve our dignity now. I did want to see that turn play out because that's an insane turn that you soak the Garchomp and then go to Mudsdale. I mean, it's just never been done before. It's really ruined my life. You've really gotten me with that one. The Mudsdale Professor has logged on. Watchog would have turned this around. Yeah. The crit did. That was unlucky. They're just a lucker opponent, really. The crit. It was all because of the crit. Alright, folks. I'll be right back. But while I'm gone, I'll put the dog on screen for your enjoyment. And you enjoy that, folks. You enjoy it. Hello, gamers. Did you enjoy the dog? Is the dog good? Dog good or not? This creature amuses me. Is this a Gen 10 lake? Yes, this is a Gen 10 Pokemon. He's called Michael the dog. He will be in Gen 10. Show the mouse again. You're gonna have... That'll cost you. Folks, next week will be my final stream. Probably. Because I don't think I'll be able to stream while in China for 3 months. I'll be in China for 3 months. So I don't know if... I'll try streaming in China, but I don't know. Probably next week will be my finale for a while. Maybe I can try streaming on Twitch, because you can at least reconnect if you disconnect on Twitch, so not as bad. Are we getting no videos? No, I'll make video. I can edit videos in China. Just streaming is not tenable. usually. I've tried to stream in China. You just keep disconnecting over and over. I will have access to YouTube in China, don't worry. Will you get some Mishwe for me? Well, Mishwe is expanding globally. I'm sure you can get it where you live, probably. There's one in Sydney, Australia. There's a couple, in fact. I'm sure you can get a Mishwe. What about Daily Motion? No, uploading videos is fine. I'm uploading videos to YouTube. Don't worry about that. It's the streaming that's the problem. Streaming, it doesn't matter which platform I'm streaming to. Doesn't matter if I'm streaming to, like, Justin Television or whatever. Anyway, I'm up against, like, sort of incomprehensible Team Sif. We're gonna go Blizzard Gamer. There's Wideguard on the Chestnut. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm gonna click some fellas. There's also the I think something's messed up with one of my hotkeys, and that penguin gif comes up sometimes. No, not that penguin. Well, you know, things are happening beyond reproach. Upload clips to Flipnote Studio. Yeah, okay, that'll be my alternative to YouTube is Flipnote Studio. Yeah. Lemon Chrome. Alright, I'm gonna Blizzard and actually Aquajet the Cleaver, because I think it might have Sash, so I can break Sash and kill it with Blizzard. 5 quid from Drinaroom, and I demand the rodent, and your demand is met as the rodent hits the field and ascends to heaven. That's Remedios. Tailwind. Uh-oh, you're gonna be faster. You are going to be faster. This is a problem. It's okay, I die. That's bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I should have protected and hyper-voiced or something. Would have been a better choice. I think I'm already, like... I think I'm already in a fair amount of shambles. I would say so. I would say that... I'm in some shambles, man. You can't kill my fella. I'm going to do this. My Sneasler can live through this. You can't kill him. You can't kill my Sneasler. I was thinking it could be fun to make a regular game, but I don't know, like a little platformer or something. You reckon this character could be in a video game? Because I'm working on a game project, but it's a bit large. I want to do something smaller scale. I was thinking I could make a regular video game. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. Mishwe offense. Now you're talking. Now you're speaking sense. Grand Theft Macargo. Grassy terrain? Whoa. Oh, Aerial Ace. I didn't know you learned that. I thought I was fine. I'm going to just... I think this is a non-winnable battle. We're going to get out of here. I don't think that's winnable. We got Watchog last. Pika Pete is of course a developer. That's in it's Pika Pete developer in the name. We all know it to be true. Platformer could be tricky. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to make something small scale that's fun to make, like a little Like an isometric 3D adventure where you'd walk around and speak to weird characters, maybe. I could host a game jam. That would actually be fun. And I could participate in it myself. How many wins have I got with Wachog so far? I don't know how many I've got. Grand Theft McCargo. How do you host a game jam? I guess you just say, hey guys, make a game. The game gym. It sounds like a gymnasium. It doesn't sound right. Although I prefer strawberry jam. True. So freaking true. I don't know if I bring Frostlass here. It's weak to Arrow and Gingwei. I actually think we bring Chompa, which we don't bring Frostlass on this one. You guys love when there's like an obvious pun, but I don't know if I like the game gym as a name, even though it's like, oh, game jam, game gym. You have to know who I am first to understand the joke. I probably just call it the Jimothy Game Jam, so it's very clear what's happening, you know? The Jimothy Cool Game Jam. Gamethy Jam. We could call it a Gamethy Jam, I guess. I don't know, we might not even be doing the Jimothy Game Jam, but we're just brainstorming right now. It's nothing set in stone, folks. The Gymnasium. That'd be a crazy name for my gymnasium that I open. Yeah, yeah. When I make a gymnasium, that'll be awesome. There'll be no precedent to something like that. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is not very good. I guess I Aqua Jet because I will certainly die this turn, so I Aqua Jet and Electro Web again. I believe I'll do 13 percentile quite handily. You should make a gaming company and call it Game Freak. Wow. You're just about as right as rain on that. Incineroar. Well, I really should have hyper-voiced. What the hell? How could they allow this? I can't believe this. They allowed hyper-voice? Hyper-voice would have been so good here. I can't believe that they've done this. There's no way they expected Aqua Jet. That's my bad option that only I use. That can't be what they expected. Well, alright. I'm gonna Aqua Jet the Gengwei now. And then I should probably like go to the Chog for prosperity. They were sacking Incineroar. I don't know. I don't think sacking Incineroar is a great idea. You would fake out a Wachog and think that that's acceptable. You would do that. Incineroar. Alright. That is Aerodactylium. Do you think that they will, like, protect here or what? I don't know what they'll do. So let's try to hyper voice, maybe. Now that they know I have Aqua Jet, maybe they protect, you know? Jurassic lead. It's mega arrow. Very good. They just rock slide. My freaking Warchog dodged it. My freaking Warchog dodged that. Thoughts on Iron Brian? I have deep thoughts. I got such thoughts, it's unbelievable. I have so much to say and so little to do about it. Warchog Blast. Okay, you reckon I can KO Mega Arrow with a Thunderbolt? Do you think that's tenable? I'm going to try. I'm going to try, and maybe I critical hit also. Maybe I critical hit. Do a Volt Switch instead? That could be considerable. They live on 1? They don't even have a Focus Sash. They have an imaginary Focus Sash. Oh, how horrible. I can't believe this. I live, though. Do I die to Quaquaval? Let's forfeit for prosperity. I can't believe they live on 1. What the hell? Volt Switch was probably good, because you can sack Chomp, I guess, and then reutilize the Rotom Heat. Let's go see how the Warchog Professor progressed. Let's see that. I have 9 missions complete. Thank you. Thank you. Aquajet could have softened the arrow. You're so right. I'm considered a double battle sweeper as well. Again, I want you all to... I have the gamer tag.
Hello Jim, hope you and Laoban Niong are doing well. Have there been any developments in the Blender saga? Much love and shouts out to Munby.
Much love and shout out to Munby. You don't know the half... I don't know if you've been here for the broadcast, but there have been developments in the Blender. And in your donation, you've activated some of those benefits, such as the jumping dog, the rat ascension, the ascension of Remedios, and of course the Fragula 3D edition. And then of course we have the penguin, which penguin was here last time, and so was the clapping seal. "68 wins with Warchog. 68 wins with Warchog. We're getting there. That's actually more than I expected, to be honest. I thought I still had a while to go left. Gee, wait, Frigula is a Pokemon. That's right. Ooh. Collapsing chest seal. The seal, it feels no pain. The seal is a divine cosmic being that feels no pain. He claps for you, that seal. You don't worry about him. Don't worry about that guy. It's fine. It's going to be alright. Fucking Chomper is anything here? Probably is. Do you think Lao-Tzu would be proud that the Dao is now at 50,000, or that he would think that's... Because he said that like the Dao cannot be told, but now the Dao is at 50,000. Do you think he would be happy about that? He'd probably be mortified. He'd probably be terrified. Okay. We have a tough choice to make. I think I play around wide guard. That's a female Basque Legion. You reckon it's scarved? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and crunch the... I'm gonna protect and crunch. It could be Scarf Shadow Ball or something, and then we're gonna go crunch the guy. They just exited? Wow. Okay, well, I don't think they're scarved, then. Might flip a turn. No, I just switched manually. Well, I'll chip Venusaur a little bit. They're saying it's auspicious. They get a free Tailwind? That's crazy, man. Who could have imagined this outcome? Well, I'll Blizzard. And, like, Giga Impact the developer. Fish and chips, mate. Thoughts on life itself, folks. Do you think Frostlass, when it evolves, like it cares that it evolved, or just something that happens? I think it gives a hoot, or nah. I believe I'm killing Pelipper here, which is good. Woodshog Blast, perish. Do you think if I evolved into like a giant magician creature that I would be good? What do you guys have to say to me? Speak to me right now, or forever hold your peace. How does Woodshog always live through these things? Like, they just don't kill him. They just let him sit there and recharge. It's very polite of them, I have to say. It's very well mannered to let Woodshog recharge like that. It's very good. Guess I'll try to kill the Venusaur if they'll let me. Youch. Okay, they kill Woodshog this time. They kill him now. I thought they might still not target him. Sorry, her. Labanyang. Labanyang, why iwan Dandamiama Dosha-chan. That's the kind of crap I'm gonna be saying in Chengdu, China, believe me. You believe me. I'm going to be saying that sort of thing very soon. Folks, do you think Chongqing Hogor is going to be too spicy for me, or I'll be able to handle it? What do you think? I've had Chongqing Hotpot in other cities in China, but when you have it in actual Chongqing, it's very different. Oh yeah, I'm also going to Chongqing, not just Chengdu. I'm also going to Chongqing. Can you teach Northern Lion Chinese? No. No, my Chinese is definitely not good enough for that. It seems like he has a... didn't he say he has an actual Chinese teacher? I think he's not... I don't think he's in need of another teacher that's not that good. Okay, I'm gonna... I have to defeat this... I really have to defeat that Sinistcha. That's imperative. I guess I'll just Moonblast Rock Slide here. Probably the best play. I have dodged. I have not. Oh boy. Oh no. 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 Anything but that scenario. Live on one, dodge Sinistcha, and then you kill but my guy, my beautiful seal. Oh no. Claw would have done it. I know not what you mean. Well, here comes the blizzard. I hope I can win with just these for two. Stranger things have happened. I might have to Rock Slide here to preserve my... You know, maybe I think they're going to try to Shadow Ball my... Well, I don't know what they're going to do. Do I? What if I do this and then Quake? No, I probably need to protect next turn with Frostlass. Guess we'll just do Blizzard and Dragon Claw. Sure. I'm gonna... I hope you have no Shadow Ball and just Macho Gotcha as the only attack. Because I can take another one, I think. I can take another one. Oh, that's great damage. I kill you. Okay, this is winnable. It's winnable. It's winnable, this thing. People are telling me it's winnable. They call me Dr. Worm. Who's this? The Legion. Well. I hope you're not scarved, because that would be a career ender. Can I possibly... No, I should just Dragon Claw the Venusaur, I think. If it's scarved, I'm effed anyway, I believe. Protect Earthquake. Oh, they actually did target Frostlass. I should have protected an Earthquake. I should have done it. Now I just lose for sure. You're right, I should have done that. I thought they would hit the Garchomp. Maybe it doesn't matter either way, and I do that play anyway, and it's fine. Do you think fish swim in a cosmic ocean and we have to catch them? Or that, or that there's something else happening beyond our understanding? What do you guys think? Fish in a cosmic ocean, or like, I don't know, something other? Pink Floyd says we're in a fish bowl. That could be true. How do you know we're not? How can you prove we're not? You can't prove it. Do you think Kong E.G. from the Lu Shun short story Kong E.G. was a good bloke, or that he was foolish? No fish exists when they are not observed or willed into existence by man. The ocean's true state is an empty body of water. No, they exist. Whether I exist or not, they existed before us. The great whale existed before me. A whale existed before I did, and they seem smart, so... So no, I would disagree with you on this. Let me double tap this rotom. I think that's the play here. Is you cannot hope to kill the giraffe, so you attack the rotom, and hopefully they don't choose to psychic. Oh no, they've exited immediately. Well, hopefully whatever comes in is worried about a Moonblast in close combat. Yes, it is. Drampa is dead. Drampa is very dead. I might just die to close combat, in fact. Yep, and I get a Moonblast on Giraffe. Beautiful turn for Jim. I respect a whale, but not a giraffe. Why do you not respect a giraffe? Why would you not respect the giraffe? You better explain yourself, because the giraffe is a majestic creature. Giraffes are freakazoid creatures. It's a horse with a longer neck so it can reach the trees. It's actually better than a horse, probably. So I don't know what you're even freaking talking about. Like, make some sense for once. Do you really think that... Well, what's so special about you compared to a giraffe? The giraffe can literally reach into the trees and get like a fruit. What the hell can you do? Giraffes are clumsy and silly. I didn't realize we had a giraffe hatred in the chat. I didn't realize that. I thought that you guys had a bit more respect for giraffes than what I'm witnessing right now. Goodness gracious. Do you think they fit a psychic attack on here? Probably. Yeah, probably. I'll exit on both. The giraffe cannot become a Jimothy Cooligan. Why couldn't they? Does anyone here respect giraffes at all, or am I alone? The vocal minority, the quiet ones like giraffes. The quiet among us love a giraffe. Oh, psychic is disabled. That's interesting. That might change things. Damn, Frostlass dies and Watchog survives. Crazy. Is anyone here a giraffe? Any giraffes in the chat? I'm very sorry for what people are saying. I don't know what the hell's wrong with these people. What they have against you at all. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. I'm gonna go to... Because Psychic is disabled right now. So my guy Sneasler is pretty powerful actually at the moment. My fella Sneasler is not so worried about things. Trick Room, Reflect, Light Screen, Psychic is their moveset, it would seem. I did know that Lushun studied medicine before his writing career. I knew that. But he wanted to heal the country, so he decided to heal it with literature. Most wouldn't know that. Most don't know about Lushun. They don't know about that. I miss the GIFs. You want GIFs? You guys want GIF images? Oh, oh boy, I'm feeling a bit tired. I'm fine without GIFs. So there's a different chatter. Different chatters have different perspectives. We gotta remember that, or we will lose ourselves. I think they might have rage powder, so I might as well target the fella. Oh, is Trick Room still up? Or are they scarved? They might be scarved. Scarf wrote him on a Trick Room team. Interesting. I think that's what it is, because they did a fast volt switch before also. Did they burn Wachog? Let's be honest, this one's not doable. Let's be honest, it's not doable. Frostlass is dead, but we got a little hope. We have a little hope. I'm new to the stream. Is Wachog Chinese? Yes. Wachog is a Laobanya, which means she owns a noodle store that sells dan dan mian. You guys can get one dan dan mian if you want. You just need a jufuba to pay. You guys have jufuba? You guys have that? 2 cannon. Wait a second, there's 2 cannon in this game. Did you guys know 2 cannon was in the freaking game? I didn't know this. No one told me this. People really need to, they need to bring me up to speed on stuff like this. 2 cannon is a counter to the Wachog slam. It's not good. Why does he need 2 cannons? I don't know why he needs 2 cannons. No one tells me. Oh dear. Alright, I have to defeat Slow Bro. I think I'll just Blizzard and actually fake out the Slow Bro. Is that stupid? Well, maybe I'll... Surely I'll Blizzard to kill this 2 cannon. Beak blast. Who are they beak blasting? Sneasler probably. Good 2 cannon. He died doing what he loved. You have died. You have perished. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. You have died. I'm going to protect you. I fear that Tyrannosif will protect, and they will try to kill my Sneasler. This is my fear. Folks, do you think that by accepting death, we can further appreciate life? By understanding that it will one day end? Or we should, like, ignore our own mortality and just play Pokemon Champions and stuff like that? What do you guys think? Thoughts? Someone just says yes. Someone has said a yes. £5 from Asteiner. Yahoo! JimCord, I hope you love Champions as much as you love Gen 4 OU. Well, thank you for saying that, for hoping so. Thank you for hoping that I do. In honor of £5, the ascension of the rat has occurred. Remedios ascends to the heavens. You see what you've done? You've caused this. This mouse now gets to go see what's upstairs. There's something good up there, maybe. I don't know if anything good is up there, but I often avoid thinking. You should think about certain things. Thinking is probably good. I would support thinking. Did I just protect last turn? No, last turn I attacked. The rat has accepted death. And now they fade away. Why would you protect and then die to sand? That's an interesting choice. I was protecting so you die to sand, but you did it yourself. Very, very intriguing. He supports thinking, folks. Get him. Playing Pokemon Champions is, in essence, accepting the inevitable march of death. Well, I have one life on this earth. I'm going to spend it doing what matters. Getting the Witchhog Professor achievement, okay? So if I can only spend one life on this in this strange globe, then let it be alongside my friend Witchhog. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that the truth? Life and death is a cycle. Nothing without the other. That's one chatter said that. One chatter just said that to me. You know, slow bro is not particularly slow right now. It's faster than my Primarina. It's a speedier Pokemon than my Prima. Ever consider the ramifications of that? Death is nothing to fear, says Chatter. Well, I'm glad you think so. There we go. You've done it. I think fearing death makes sense because you don't, like, exist anymore. That's not very good. Well, maybe it's not... Maybe good... It's not, like, desirable, I guess. Not preferred. Probably not preferred. But, like, you can't do anything about it, so to accept it is the correct choice. But then, you know... Jimothy, did you not exist for billions of years? No, I don't exist for billions of... I don't exist for bills. For billions? No, no, no. I will win. What is Witchhog's niche? There is none. It's an actively terrible Pokemon that I'm using for humor's sake. I'm using it because I would like to... I think there's a humor in having the Witchhog Professor achievement, which means that I have won 100 battles with Witchhog. This is the reason I'm using it, because I would like to get the achievement. What? Everybody says live as if it's your last day, and yet I am watching a JimCord stream. If it's your last day on Earth, you guys would watch my stream, is what you would do. You guys would be watching my stream on the last day. Yeah, why not? Watch as if it's your last hog. And it all ties universally. The cosmicity of this stream is unbelievable. It returns back to the central being of Wuchog at the end of it all. How beautiful is that? Yeah, I tend to disagree with the idea that you should live as if it's your last day, because exactly, you spend all of your money. You're like, I'm not going to need the money anymore. Let's go buy like a yacht. I don't know if you can afford a yacht. That's absurd. But you could like go into a lot of debt and there would be no consequences. And then you could spend money on sort of random experiences. I don't know. So I don't know. You should... Is there a better way to phrase that than like live as if it's your last day? You should live as if you could die at any moment. But that does not mean you should forego long-term planning, like perhaps saving money and not spending frivolous and being hedonistic or something. You should probably want a longer life. That's good. But you should not like live as if it's your very last. If it's your very last day, that changes everything. That's a significant thing. £5 from Elise. It is my last day, so I have no use for this. Thank you for the £5 that you don't need anymore. Thank you. I'm sure it's not your last day. There's much more to life than today in your adventure. The £5 has also unlocked the great dog of life itself. The dog of life. So that's good. Lord of the Nugget. Wahoo! Thank you, mate. You've unlocked the Ascension of the Rat. I'm undecided on whether this is a rat or a mouse. I think it's more of a mouse. But thank you, Lord of the Nugget. Rat Woody for 12 months with a green muck badge. Wahoo! This super chat holds no monetary value. That's not true. You have unlocked the Fregular Wave. Yippee! You've unlocked the Fregular Slam. Thank you. You've exchanged your 12 months of membership for a Fregular Brian. This is the truth. Okay, we're gonna do... I think I need to kill Hatterene quite desperately, so we're gonna... Because I'm threatened by its psychic. Oh! They trick roomed. I didn't even freaking notice because I was too busy talking about mortality. What? I would have protected. Fregular is a snowman? Well, what the hell did you think they were? What the hell do you think Fregular was, if not? How was your first class flight? I saw that tweet from Moxie Boosted. Clearly I'm still in Australia, so that was not me on the first class flight. Clearly I'm still in Sydney, Australia, so... Moxie Boosted was mistaken. But I appreciate that he thought that I could fly in first class and look like I fit in there. I appreciate that he thinks so. They double tapped my freaking Frostlass. I should not have protected with my Woodchog. No one was targeting him. No one cared about him. No one even saw that he was there. I've frozen the hat. This is very good news. Frostlass lives. They still not hitting Woodchog. They don't care about Woodchog at all. They don't care about him at all. Goodness me. I'm going to Giga Impact that. No, I think I'm going to actually crunch the hat. No, I should actually Giga Impact the Prima. That's a better play. If I do a lot of damage to that, it's a good thing. Okay, this is an interesting one. Should I preserve Frostlass or no? I think I'm going to go for a double protect. Keep the Rotom if they'll let me. We'll go for the Rotom instead of the Frostlass preserved, because it, you know what I'm saying. Woodchuck Blast. Activate. Now. You're finally eating your hat? Well, I decided against eating the hat. I went for the Woodchuck Blast instead, so... Plock Beach Sif. Hello, Plock Beach. Look at you existing in my chat box. Is there something you want me to do? We'll have a complimentary snowman here for the Plock Beach. Yay! Plock Beach, mate. Yay! Did Hat wake up? They killed... You killed my Wachog, you bastard! Hey! Well, they're probably gonna trick room again. If a doctor told me I had 36 minutes left to live, I would put on the Jimothy Cool video, why nobody uses these Pokemon anymore. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you think that's such a good video that you would... It would be your final act on Earth to view it. I lose this. That's very regrettable. Can you do an American accent? No, it's impossible. It's impossible to do that. It's too difficult. I'll get the burger. What are you thinking for dinner tonight? I was thinking of getting the burger. I was thinking about the pizza. I don't think I can do a Norwegian accent, no. Tusen takk. Tusen takk. What about a New Zealand accent? I'm Chibli lad. I'm Chibli lad. How was that? That's perfect. That's a perfect New Zealand accent. It's me, Chibli, mate. I'm Taika Waititi, mate. I'm Taika Waititi. I actually can't do a New Zealand accent. That's not what that's at. That's not a New Zealand accent. I can't do one. I thought I could. They're so close to us. They're right across the pond, mate. I've been. Surely I can do a New Zealand accent. No, I can't. I can't do it. It's not doable. Oops, I'm gonna earthquake my own guy. Why did I do this? That was stupid. That was very stupid of me. I'm gonna earthquake my own fella. What is this song? There's a YouTube user who could tell you. There's a particular YouTube chatter that could tell you what song this is. I probably should have taken the damage on Woodshog. Plock Beach, yes. Plock Beach has said the name of the song. Very good. If I had 5 minutes and 12 seconds left to live, I'd watch a Jimothy Cool segment where the entire length of the Plock Beach YouTube video plays as background music. Yes, in my final moment, we must enjoy a divine work of art, an expression of the human spirit in song form, of course. Thank you for the 10 jewels, by the way, in the form of a gold coin from Fry Master. Thank you. Tawny Froggy, thank you for becoming a Jimothy Cool again. Yippee, mate. You've unlocked the secret. The secret snowman celebration. Look at that. Look at what you did. And now he goes away. That's Fregula the snowman. He shows himself sometimes. It sometimes appears. Don't be alarmed by it. It's okay. I protected last turn. This is an issue for me due to the implications that follow. I'm going to try, if I may, to aquajet the Whimsicott. Thank you again for the 10 jewels gold coin. And another 10 jewels gold coin also. Thank you. To Cameron. All these gold coins are going to go right into my vault. They're going to go into my vault, and I'm going to enjoy them. It's very unfortunate that that guy just lived on one. That's the problem. Wait a minute, my guy's alive. My Wachog lives. That's crazy. Okay, I'm speedier than Basque Legion. Watch me. Watch the way I win. You watch the way I win here. They can't do everything. My opponent is like butter spread over too much bread. They can't do everything here. And therefore I win. No, they're going to get their white herb boost and kill my Rotom next turn. Oh, Basque Legion's faster. Well, that's quite alright, isn't it? It's quite okay. One chatter says I don't believe in Australia. Well. Good. I thought that the game was over, but they're waiting for me to send out my 1 health Garchomp. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's gonna happen. I would have forfeited hours ago if I thought they would have the gall to make me go through the motions. Goodness. Chatters are saying everything. I'm waiting for the Camerupt mention. You want me to mention Camerupt? Camerupt exists, everybody. Camerupt exists. Why do you want me to mention Camerupt? I had no idea you were on Twitch. This is way better than YouTube. Well, good. I'm glad you think so. You can use a Twitch Prime subscription to subscribe to me, and one of my 5 creatures will appear on the screen if you subscribe. One of my 5 beings will appear. Just so you know, if you have Twitch Prime, it's free. Amazon Prime, it's free to subscribe with Twitch Prime, which will spawn into existence one of my 5 creatures temporarily. They're telling me I should run a rain dance woodchuck with a choice scarf. This is true. This is possible. That could be better than... Could be better than what's happening now. I don't know what I'm doing here. We're just gonna click buttons. Pond the Great has become a member, or sorry, a Twitch Prime subscriber, which has brought into existence the ancient penguin. For a fleeting moment. Look at what happens when you subscribe with Twitch Prime. This is one of the 5 things that can happen. Goodness gracious. And also a flicker of a snowman. Oh, goodness. A flicker of regular. Just a flicker. Just for a moment. Butt Lick has become a Twitch Prime subscriber. Rather a vulgar username. It's a bit rude. But regardless, you have brought into existence the mouse who ascends to heaven. And so I thank you for becoming a Twitch Prime subscriber. They've gone with Aurora Veil. I'm going to try and pierce the veil. Another mouse goes away. Iron Head they do on my Prima. Do not flinch me, that would be bad if I get flinched. I don't want that. I would like to Moonblast the Frostless. I did get flinched, and it was bad. Oh boy. What do you think they'll do? Chilling water to lower the attack of my freaking Warchog. It's just never... That's a world first. B-Dale Zero Vibrio. I said that. B-Dale Zero Vibrio. What an absolute tarnation is that username? Del Vibri, perhaps. B-Del Vibri. Whatever it is, I have to say that you have brought the dog of the dog of life. His name is Mike. He does this. And that's because you became a Twitch Prime subscriber. Thank you. Woohoo! And he says, oh, woohoo! I have to play Pokemon, unfortunately. Looks like I gotta play Pokemon. Is the snowman a relative of Mishue? I don't think so. Legally speaking, I can't claim that the snowman is actually related at all to Mishue, because that's a large brand. I would not want to confuse the consumer and say that Fregula, my own distinct snowman character, is actually related to Mishue. That would be probably a dishonest thing to say. So, an empty cast. You have become a member. The snowman Fregula, my most famous character. My most famous original character comes into existence to do a little sort of wave and a celebratory dance, and then he goes away. Apparently, B-Del Vibrio is actually a microorganism, so that's good to know. I was wondering if that was the case. I was wondering that. Seems like it's the truth. you have any Chinese animals? What Chinese animal can I make? A danding her. I can make a danding her. Or perhaps a Shongmao. Shongmao. They shadow snaked my warthog. That's not very fruitful. I hope they do it again. That would be great news. The macaques of the Yangtze Gorge, says Chatter. I could do them. Danding? He could be great, Jim. Danding her, you're trying to say. Sorry, I thought you were telling me to danding, which means to calm down, I think. But you did actually, there's a typo. I should make a danding her. That's going to be complicated. It's like a crane. It is a majestic crane that is said in Chinese folklore to transfer you to the afterlife. The crane takes you to the afterlife. So I don't know if I want to like... That would be a difficult creature to create in Blender with my current skill set. I could give it a go though. They've got like thin limbs and they... Like, let me pull up an image of a danding her. What are they called in it? I don't know their English name. I'm in quite a Chinese time in my life. I only know them as the danding her. Danding her. I type into Google in Pinyin, and then a human being is coming up. Animal. No, it like a tiger comes up. They don't know any. They don't know what I'm talking about. They don't speak Chinese over at Google. $27.99 from Ceciless. Thank you. Hey, just wanted to throw some money your way. Just found you last week, and I love your dry sense of humor. Also, Rabombi is peak. Ceciless, thank you very much. Woohoo! 28 Canadian quid. Unbelievable. You've done something incredible here. You've created the overlapping mouse and snowman combination. Like, how do I move the mouse so that it's not like they're not like existing in the same space? There we go. Look at what you've done here. You've got the and the dog shows up as well. For 28 quid, this is incredible what's happened. Okay, I'm doing everything. I have to make my turn in Pokemon. I can't. This is human folly. I can't. Please select Aegislash in time. Okay, goodness gracious. The mouse returns, just for a moment, to fly to heaven. The red-crowned crane, says Bill W. Oh, wait. YouTube chat is now like auto-translating whenever you type Chinese, with a little icon that says it translated it. That's crazy. What in the hell? Oh, I didn't expect that to happen. Well, unexpected things happen all the time in life. You should expect the unexpected. Sometimes you give a generous 28 quid donation and it spawns into existence a snowman who does this. Like, you just never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen in the world. You never know. Red-crowned crane. Okay, let me show you the red-crowned crane, folks. Here it is. Just kidding, that's a J5, which is considered not real. That's a J5 image. What the hell even is that? J5, come on. They're making stuff up sometimes, these people. This is insane, says somebody in Chinese. 这个是疯了. 这个是真疯了. They call me Dr. Worm. 10 jewels. Thank you from Fry Master. Thank you for 10 jewels. I'll put them in my vault. Oh, this is a good image of the Dunding Her. I hope it's not a J5. Can they get rid of... delete J5? J5 doesn't do anything. It's a fake image for... like, make it... whatever happened to a good old JPEG? J5. Here it is, here it is. This is a red-crowned crane. Look at him. The Dunding Her. Do you see how this might be complicated to create in Blender of my current skill level? Because... they got like elaborate wings and like thin limbs. It's a beautiful bird. I could not do it justice by attempting to render it in a mere 3D rendering program. I don't think I could do it. I do not think that could carry me into the afterlife. I would absolutely trust the Dunding Her to carry me. Wow, I did a crit dire claw. It's crazy. You gotta start with your penguin and go from there. Well, the penguin's already complete, as you can see. The penguin's finished. And so is the seal, the snowman, the mouse, and the dog, of course. I think I'm still faster than both with a simple fellow, even though I've been icy winded. Shao Yu? I don't know what you typed. Shao something. Folks, I recognize the Chinese character Shao. It's that, like, looks like a stick figure with two hands on the side. The Geo Sesama. That means small in Chinese. I know that one. Don't know the second character. Apparently it's a Chinese fish, they're saying. Did you know that the red part on the head is actually a bold part of the Dunding Her? One moment. Closer inspection. Yeah, they have like a red head. So that's just what their skin looks like, and they're actually bald on the head. Interesting. That's insanely interesting. Thank you for saying so. The geese where I live like to hiss at you. They're so scary. Did you guys see my vlog, my dog vlog, where I went and saw some geese in the park? They were fine. People always tell me geese are very aggressive. I've heard that all my life, that do not mess with geese, they'll kill you. And yet I was among like 30 geese and they didn't do anything. They were just walking around. They were fine. Nothing was wrong with the geese. I think that you guys have a problem. Canadian geese are the one. Okay. Maybe Australian geese are more alright, mate. Thank you for the GG Easy for 20 joules. Thank you. Okay, Canadian geese are apparently the aggressive ones. Australian geese are considered very kind. Did you mess with them or let them be? I let them. Why would I mess with them? Who would mess with a goose and go to sleep at night? Why would I mess with the goose? What did they do to me? I'm American and I've been chased by geese. I was among like 30 geese and they did nothing. They were fine. We even went up and took photos of them. They were walking in line. They were living on... There was also a black swan among them. They lived in harmony. I think you guys are just like, you're an enemy of geese, and it shows. I'm a friend of geese. They accept me into their community. I don't know what the hell your problem is, you folks, but there's nothing wrong with geese. They're fine. Hello, Plock Beach on Twitch. Hello to you. You'd have a different opinion of the harmlessness of the geese if you had messed with them. But if I mess with the goose, it should attack me. Well, that's self-defense. Like, I don't understand. Are you guys messing with geese? There's your problem. What are you messing with them for? Leave them be. What are you talking about, messing with the geese? Jim, have you ever seen a goose in your life? Are you even listening? I told you. I went to a park and there were about 50 geese around. Now I'm increasing the amount of geese, but I told you there were like 50 geese there. because they look bizarre and warrant investigation. They actually look quite ordinary, don't they? They're just a sort of... They're like a big duck, kind of. They're like a bird. Oh my goodness. Scarf Vivian outruns Scarf Rodham Heath. That's a disaster. I didn't realize that. One sec. Let me pull up my goose vlog. So you guys would not have the goal or the... You guys would not be brave enough to record a goose vlog. Anyway, I have to game for a moment. I'll show you guys my goose vlog in a moment. I think I attack at the Legion, and then I get out of here to the Chog. See, look, wait a sec. Check it out, check it out. See, here's me with the geese. Well, this is I'm nearby. Some of them are like dark feathered geese, some are normal geese. Look at, they're just sort of walking around. They didn't do anything wrong. I'm showing you evidence right now, but the geese are quite okay. There are hundreds. There might be 50 geese. Anyway, something's happening. I think I died in Pokemon. Who cares, really? Who actually gives a hoot? They're telling me these are very different geese. Okay. So the geese where you guys are from are highly problematic. Well, that's rough for you. Okay, let me execute my turn and then return back to the geese footage. There I am. I'm actually afraid of them. I'm like, I don't want to go near these. People tell me they're dangerous. See, look at my standoffish nature at the goose, and then I had nothing to really be afraid of. They were fine. They were fine, these geese. There's an ibis among them. Have you ever seen more harmonious geese than these? And here I go. Here I go, and look, I've been walking, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. They're just literally the chillest creatures I've ever seen. They're totally fine. They're completely fine. I somehow lived through that turn. I didn't see what the turn was. I was looking at the geese. Apparently Canadian geese are also fine. I think you guys have a problem. You're messing with the geese. I don't believe you anymore that the geese are doing anything wrong. I think you are the problem. Okay, back to the geese, back to the geese. Look at these delightful geese. There's like 20 people around playing around with them. They're going up and saying hello. There's children here. Look, there's a child saying hi to a goose and nothing's happening. You guys are anti-goose. Anti-goose freaks. Am I the last defender of goose? Am I the last goose defender left alive? How long have I got this on this turn? 30 seconds? Yeah. Whatever, we're dead. That was in Centennial Park in Sydney, Australia. Which was a beautiful park. That's a beautiful place. Geese are territorial when they have hatchlings and nests, which is understandable. They're protecting their children, for goodness sake. Don't mess with them if they have their children around, maybe. Maybe be smarter than that. Maybe be serious. Maybe be somebody next time instead of being nobody. Look at this black swan, by the way. Look at that beautiful animal. This black swan. Incredible. That's me looking at the black swan. And it's me looking at the black swan. 279 quid from Ceslas. Is there a Pokemon that is completely unusable? Yeah, it's called Wachog. In truth, Unknown is unusable. You can use it, but it will do nothing. Unknown is probably the worst Pokemon ever. I think. Because it only has hidden power. And terrible stats, and it does extremely little, if anything. Also, you've unlocked the people are getting sick of the mouse. They want the snowman. The snowman is preferred right now. The snowman can accompany us while we choose our team. I'm going to do a bit of this and a bit of this. No, I need to. Don't be stupid. You have to run Wachog. It's the whole reason you're here. I actually think we go Primarina, not Frostlight. Primarina seems really good in the matchup. And bye-bye, Snowman. Everybody say bye-bye, Snowman. Bye-bye. What about Sunkern? Well, that's not even a fully evolved Pokemon, so it doesn't count, really, but it might be used in Little Cup format. Okay. Well, folks, I think I do a bit of gaming. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to Volt Switch out of here. Click the Arcanine, because that's my prime concern, and I'm going to Rock Slide. Jim, thank you for naming your Garchomp after me, says Cabbage in the chat. Well, thank you, Cabbage, for being such a good vegetable. Thank you very much. Yahoo! The dodge is a little rough, but yet another Charizard has stayed against Rock Slide inexplicably. I don't know why they love to do this. I'm thankful, but I don't get why they're doing that. I missed Head Smash. That's auspicious. I'm glad for that. I'm glad that happened. I'm very glad. Leafian. Okay, maybe I would love Frostlass here, which I didn't bring. We should all pitch in and send Jim a Canadian goose. Send me a goose, thanks. Cheers, mate. I'll take a goose off your hands, mate. Can I get a goose? A very devastating Solar Blade has dealt quite significant damage to me. The Snowman is your favorite of my characters? I'm glad you think so. Folks, who's your favorite of all my characters? All these guys. Who's the best one? Ranking every Jimothy Cool Blender animation. I like the dog, the seal. You guys like the seal, even though I think the seal is probably my worst work, but he does have a sort of... He's got something about him. I don't know why he's lower frame rate than the other ones. I messed something up. He has a lower frame rate than them. But, you know, that never stopped him. Never stopped him before. Won't stop him now. Okay, I think they can kill Chomper and then get me. The seal is iconic. Really? I relate because I also have low frame rate. Well, that's good. Low frame rate individuals can relate to that creature. And to get something out of this. That's great to hear. I'm delighted. True. The seal is sort of animated in the same on the same level of skill as Fantasia from 1940. Boy, is that an honor that you would say that. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I think overheat makes perfect sense here, because I can still exit. I'll try to Giga Impact the Volcarona if they'll allow me. I don't know if they'll let me, but are they going to double tap my Rotom? It's very much a possibility. Woodchog Blast, activate. Thank you for the party hat for 20 jewels, thank you. Oh my goodness, I missed Giga Impact with an analytic boost. Not in my time of need. How could you? It's okay, we can stall the turn. No more sun. Woodchog, you had the moment of your life. You lived the hit. You lived a sun-boosted heat wave, and you were about to do the unthinkable. And you messed it all up, damn it. You messed it all up, damn you. Farting Archer is very disappointed in you. The Farting Archer hates you. Right now. Oh, Woodchog. I mean, Leafeon just cleans. Not if Sun is gone. If they have Solar Blade, it won't work out of Sun, and maybe Primarina carries. Oh, they also have Leaf Blade. That's tough. They also have Leaf Blade. I don't know why they click Leaf Blade there and not Solar Blade. But, well, I guess I have to live Leaf Blade to see another day. As much as I really hate to admit that, it has to be done. That's what has to be done. I have to live Leaf Blade. I think I can. I think I can live a Leaf Blade. Alright, Heat Wave is going to end the career of Woodchog. We don't live. I can't believe we don't live. That's crazy. It was a crit. It was a crit. Whatever. I was probably effed regardless due to my only having one Pokemon and all that. Let's see how Woodchogres on the achievement. Let's see how Woodchog progress. I think if it's 70 plus, that's pretty good. You enjoy the penguin. I'm glad you think so. When I made the penguin, I didn't understand that, like, I should make a guy in a T-pose before adding the bones to it, because I sort of just made the mesh and his arms on the side like that, and then when I animated him, you see when he's moved his arm, it pulls the stomach up with him in like a strained, like he's made of gelatin. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm saying? Anyone know what I'm talking about or nah? I'm talking into the void, am I not? It would have been a different game, I think, if that Woodchog Blast landed. I think it would be a completely different game. I am made of jelly also, so yes, I understand. It says jelly-filled empanada. Well, true. $70 exactly. Very good. Very, very good. You can easily fix that with vertex groups, Jim. Instead, I'm on to the next project. Wait, what exactly is this game? This is Pokemon Champions, the official competitive video game for Pokemon. Where Woodchog is in the game, and I'm using it as a joke. I'm going to play Scrandle. You can't stop me. I'm going to play Scrandle. You can't stop me. Chicken balti pie versus hot dog, folks. What do we think? I think the pie looks better. I like the pastry. The hot dog. I'm more of a pie enjoyer. Oh, that was a bonus round. Sorry. Okay, what in the hell are we looking at here? What is this? We have bread versus bread. And there's like question marks. I'll go with the one that has cheese on it. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I see. They're like inverting the image. And it freaking, it doesn't show the full image. You gotta guess. I think I'd... You tell me you'd rather have the weird plastic packet of nachos than a fish sandwich. Okay. Bottle of Prime and I get... The bottle of Prime beats the beer? It was a very expensive beer, but I didn't know that. I didn't see the price. Hey. What's going on, man? You guys interpret any of these? I've got a record of 0 points so far. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at. I'll go with the... No, the Feio Tropero is considered horrible. Finally, the pie mesh peas and gravy is my winner, mate. This is pig skin. I go with the other one. Pig skin is not good. Meat empanada is a winner. We have pickled sandwich versus pickled sandwich. I'll go with this one. Fish and chips with gherkins, mate. Look at that pizza. Wait, that's $4.45 for an enormous pizza slice. Not only is it a novelty, the value is insane. I'm going with 1,000 pints of beer. 2 beers, man? No, it's just 1 beer, but... Curry pie with a double pointer. That was a loss, man. I'm below the community average. I'm usually so good at Scrandle. Oh, how terrible. You guys want to do like a random tier list? Do you want to do something fun like that? Food and drink tier list. Fruit tier list. Okay, here we go. This is where we separate the intellectuals from the nobodies. Can you guys see this? You guys see this one? Okay. Green apple. B tier. Red apple about the same. B tier. It's a decent fruit. It does, when you bite into it, sometimes the skin gets stuck in my teeth a little bit. And it might hurt my jaw. Apricot. B tier? No. B plus tier. B plus tier. For apricot. I'll put it above and it's better than an apple. But it's not my favorite. Avocado shouldn't count. That's more like a savory. You don't just eat an avocado by itself. I don't count an avocado here. It's a different thing. Is lemon here? Because I don't think that should count either. Lemon is like a condiment. It's not a... You don't just eat a lemon. I'm going to add a row below. Doesn't count. I'm talking about you just eat the fruit on its own merits. Not as an ingredient, because that changes everything. Because like dragon fruit as an ingredient in a freaking cake, how do you evaluate that? I eat avocado by itself? I do not. You guys eat avocado by yourself? By itself? Just avocado plain? Don't you have it on like a burrito? I think I put a banana in A tier. Because it's the most convenient of all fruits, and that's something that you must factor in. And it's also pretty good for the level of convenience. You don't have to chop it. You don't have to do any nonsense. There's no seed in the middle or anything. They're extraordinarily convenient. And they also taste solid, considering. There are better tasting fruits, but it's a good quotient of convenience to flavor. You know what I mean? Blackberry. There's too many fruits here, man. I gotta be quick about this. Blackberry. Are these the ones that got little black seeds in them and they get stuck in your teeth and it doesn't feel very good? I don't like them. Same with raspberry. I would rather have a blueberry or a grape or something. I don't know why I would willingly have like an uncomfortable feeling in my tooth. For no real benefit. It's not like the fruit is curing my ailments or anything. Black currant? Where's House MD? S tier. Black currant, I've had it before, but I don't remember what it tastes like. Is the black currant good? I'm gonna say never had. Even though I've had it, I don't really know. I'd say blueberry is S tier. Blueberries are very good. They're one of my favorite snacks on the planet. A very good snack. Only thing is they can be a bit expensive. But it's usually worth my time to get some blueberries. Cantaloupe. We call it rock melon, mate. I'm going to say A tier for cantaloupe. Not that hard to cut it up. And it tastes quite delightful. Coconut. I'm going to say S tier for coconut. Coconut is delicious. And you might say, well, Jim, isn't it inconvenient to cut it up? No, cutting a coconut is actually very fun. You get a big knife and you thwack it. And you get all the juice out of it. You drink the juice out of it and then you get the meat out. It's actually, I would consider it a nice, fun way to spend an afternoon. To cut a coconut. Some fruits are really annoying to cut up. You ruin the knife in the process? Well, what's the knife for, mate? What's the knife for if not for cutting up a coconut? Do you guys call it cantaloupe in Victoria? That's crazy. Cherry? It has a pit in it, but it's relatively convenient. The pit is not much of a problem. I think it's a delicious fruit. A cranberry. I'll put a B+ cranberry. Pretty good fruit. A date. Actually, in China, I eat a lot of dates. I think they're good. I like the texture of them. They have dried dates, which I guess are not the same thing. I'm pretty date prone. I'll say B+. Dragon fruit, I actually think this is the one that's like purple. Right? You cut it and it's purple. I think S tier for dragon fruit. My girlfriend's mother is always cutting up dragon fruit for us when we're in China. Very appreciative of her for doing that. And it's outstanding. It's a very good fruit. It's like it feels like you're eating the nectar of the gods or something. It's beautiful. What does dragon fruit taste like? I don't know how to describe it. Actually, it's quite unique. It doesn't have. Is it comparable to another fruit? It's got a great texture. It's very juicy. It's got little seeds in it, but they don't annoy you like the seeds in a blackberry or a raspberry are annoying, and they give you a terrible sensation in your teeth. But the ones in the dragon fruit are non-offensive, and in fact they give the fruit a very nice texture with a little bit of roughness in there. So I would say that S tier for dragon fruit. Favorite box legendary? Durian F tier. Durian is F tier. It's horrible. Tastes like genuine poo-poo. No! Bill W, the durian fan. I'm sorry, Bill W. Durian is no good. Fig? I'm gonna say F tier for fig. I don't like figs. They're average. A fig sounds amazing in theory, but they're... Maybe D tier is more appropriate. I'll eat one. It's not as bad as a durian. I'm non-fig because also figs apparently have the risk of like a wasp laying eggs in them. They always tell me that figs can have wasp eggs in them, and I'm like, is it really worth the risk of a wasp egg consumption? Is it really worth the risk of that? To eat an average fruit that's not even as good as like a banana. Gooseberry I've never had. I like geese though. Grapefruit is... I don't think it counts. It's too sour. You guys eat grapefruit on its lonesome? Red grapes. I would say A tier for red and white grapes. I like them. They're a great snack. They're very, very nice. Kiwi. I'm sort of a C tier kiwi head. They're sort of inconvenient, and also I don't really love the texture and the little seeds in them. I don't really like a kiwi. Lemon doesn't count. Lime doesn't count. Lychee. Lija. I think S tier for lychee. Very good fruit. They're a little bit annoying to break open the sphere that they exist in, but it's sort of a fun little activity to do for fun. And then they're absolutely delicious. Great texture too. They got a bit of a bite to them. Mango. A tier. The only reason it's not S tier is because it's the most annoying fruit to cut up. Still to this day, I don't really know how to cut up a mango. The fact that there's this stupid pit in the middle of the mango, and you don't know. It looks exactly like the rest of the mango. At least if there's like a seed in the middle of a fruit, you know where it is and it sticks out. But the mango pit is disguised within the mango. You just eat it with a knife in hand and slice off bits, mate. That does not sound like a very fun time, Manby. I don't want to do that. Mango in Thailand is the nicest food I've ever eaten. It's probably an S tier fruit in terms of taste, but I bump it down because buying a mango is an ordeal. I don't really want to cut it up. And I put it off and then the mango goes bad because I don't bother to cut it ever. The thought of cutting a mango adds stress to my life. I don't want that. I don't want that. Nectarine. I'm fond of a nectarine. That's an A tier. Orange, I would say actually S tier for orange. They're a sweet treat. You can... I learned a technique to open an orange with your hands as well. You like push it down and roll it around, and then you can break open the skin and the juice won't go everywhere. And then you eat the orange. Me eating a mango. 7 Steps to Heaven by Miles Davis. Papaya, I've never had. Passion fruit, F tier. It's just a bunch of seeds with like goop on them, man. The flavor's good, but it's like 90% goop seeds. Fry Master has become a cooligan. Thank you. Let me go here and show you the dog. The dog appears. Yahoo! Thank you so much. A peach, I think, is an S tier fruit. Surely. Surely a peach is good. I would put a pear in B+. Pears are very mixed. A good pear goes crazy, but pears are very hit or miss. They're very hit or miss. Persimmon? D tier. My girlfriend's grandparents have a hobby where they go and catch persimmons from trees. They go to like this place with persimmon trees and they catch them with this weird device they made, and they have like 1,000 persimmons in their house. And they're always giving me persimmons. And they're very good, but they're the most annoying fruit ever to eat because it's like a mush of matter. You can't like hold it and eat it. You can't even really eat it with a fork. I don't really know how to eat the thing. I guess C tier. The inconvenience of eating it is really knocking it down, but it is delicious. Which type of persimmon? I don't know. Whichever one grows in Xinjiang, China. In the trees. Pineapple? A tier. They might hurt you with the spikes. That's the problem. But the pineapple is very good. Sometimes can be a bit sour, but largely quite a delicious fruit, of course. Plum? I'll say A tier for plum. Pomegranate, I'll say F tier. No, D tier. It's another one that's like mostly seeds, isn't it? Like whenever I had a pomegranate, it's just sort of an annoying experience. Pomelo. I don't know pomelo. Raspberry F tier. Too many of the little dots. I hate the little dots. I hate them. There's dots in there. There's dots in the raspberry. I'm not lying. Red currant. I don't know that. Star fruit. I don't know it. Strawberry. I'll say a B. I'll say, I guess probably A. Some strawberries are too sour. They are a bit hit or miss. But it's a very good fruit. I would not put it at S tier with the kings, I don't think, because it is inconsistent. Munby, I'm never playing Enclosed Horse. I don't like it. I don't like the game. Why do you want me to play the thing I don't like, Munby? Why don't you play... Why don't you stream and do something you should exist for my means, damn you. Tangerine, is this mandarin? S tier. Watermelon, S tier. Delicious and not that hard to chop up and very, very good. You can't do it. You can't. Honeydew melon, A tier. The worst of the melons, but still very good. Asian pear. I haven't had that. What is Asian pear? Guava? I don't know. Blood orange. I might have had one, but I can't remember. I don't know most of these. Kumquat. S tier. Mulberry. I went to my friend's house in Perth, and he had a mulberry tree in his backyard, his parents' home, and I had a mulberry from the tree. It was it was beautiful. A mulberry is like a better version of a blackberry, because there's no the stupid seeds, and the juice explodes out of it like a. It's just an absolute delight. It's a delight. Apparently, though, the juice of the mulberry can get on your shirt and it never comes out. So be careful if you're eating a mulberry. Raisins. I don't really like raisins. They're kind of weird and yucky to me. Jackfruit. Bolomi. Is that bolomi? S tier. In China, they got very good jackfruit. I have it a lot and it's very good. I'm always eating jackfruit when I'm in China. Always. Mangosteen. Haven't had that yet. I'll have it one day. Rambutan. Yeah, I don't know these. And there's my fruit tier list, folks. Like, isn't jackfruit more of a savory? No, there's sweet ones. Mangosteen is good. I've heard it's good, yeah. I've not had it before. Alright, folks. Everybody say goodbye to my creations. Here they are. Here they are all at once. Do you like them? Are they good? Look at my guys. History of Brian. Everybody say bye-bye to the funny animals. Ooh. And they go. Okay, I'm going to end the stream now, folks, and I'm going to probably eat a banana. There's a banana downstairs with my name on it, mate. I'm going. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.